Well,
I'll watch some of this.
guys, it's been about like a month, and we're back on a new episode of Allcraft. I have to say, before we do anything else, it's completely my fault that it's taken this long. It's not Rich's fault. It's nobody else's fault. It's totally mine. And to make it up for you guys, we have a guest today. We have Caleb Hammer from Financial Audit. How you doing, man?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. So is this your studio here?
No, we are pretty close to it, but we love these guys here.
Oh my God, this place is so nice. I've got all this other stuff. Wow. Like after the last like 3 episodes, we've been doing them in like hotel rooms. I think that they think we're recording a porno or something.
Yeah, the whole swingers arc is finally done. But I do think that this is probably a new low for us, having to borrow a set from a guest and a guest's friends. It's like,
you know.
Also considering the reason we haven't
the back of a van open.
It's a month. The reason we haven't filmed the podcast is because he spent 1,000 hours playing some goy slot.
380 hours playing Crimson Desert.
And he lost a tooth for every 100 hours.
I had a tooth fall out in the middle of like playing, and I had to go to the dentist as an emergency the day after.
What are you doing? Why?
And I remember like I had this happen, and I was like, because I had gotten banned on Twitch at the time, and I was like, okay, well, you know, what am I going to do? I guess like, and then this comes out, I'm like, and I'm freaking out about it. I'm like, actually thinking like, well, this is actually very convenient. And so I go there, I get it done, and I actually was upset that I got unbanned early because I had planned my entire week for playing video games.
Me too, bro. I was really upset.
I mean, do you play games at all?
Yeah, I've fallen off though, unfortunately.
When was the last game you played 100 hours?
City Skylines.
Jesus, you nerd, bro.
I know. I'm the finance guy.
What are you doing? Like, what are you trying to like balance the city budget?
Yes.
Like
I want to build roads.
Oh my God.
And then Civilization. I just went back to Civ 5.
I'll tell you, like driving over here, you need to build a road over here. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's like driving through like Iran. Like it's massive potholes everywhere. It's insane.
Civ 5. I just played Civ 5. 100 hours in Civ 5.
100 hours. All right, that's substantial. Okay.
Good game, too.
That's my relaxation after work.
Well, hey, we don't, as far as gaming is concerned, we can obviously talk about that a whole bunch, but you're going to be really comfortable here. I've watched a bit of your show. You spend most of your time talking to fat, retarded people, so I think we're the perfect guest to talk to.
What, you're fat, I'm retarded?
Well, we're both retarded.
You
like,
lost 10 pounds.
I've lost 12. I'm waning fat.
Because I called you out, remember? Like, because I hadn't seen him in like 2 or 3 years, and I see him again. I'm like, you gained about 10, 15 pounds. And you were like...
Isn't that a nice thing to say to your friend?
Yeah, you on that Ozempic?
No, so I just cut
Wait,
out
you actually changed your lifestyle? You can do that?
Yeah, well, so I called him too, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm eating a bunch of vegetables. I'm eating like tinned fish, eggs, just like whole foods, you know, like kind of Mediterranean diet. And he's like, oh yeah, dude, I hear his car starting. I'm like, where are you going right now? He's like, oh, McDonald's.
It's 2 a.m, by the way.
2 a.m. He's going to McDonald's. He's like, oh, that sounds real good, dude. That sounds real.
How do you maintain this physique?
Well, I just simply don't eat a lot of... I eat 1 meal a day. I wake up... Well, actually, I don't really know. Like, so I wake up, I usually have breakfast, and I eat beef jerky, and then during my stream, I usually eat more beef jerky, and then after my stream, I eat candy, and then beef jerky. And then after that, I have Chipotle, and then after that, I have ice cream. Yeah, Chipotle's delicious, right? So I was eating so much Chipotle, and so because it has like the amount of salt that it has. Have you seen the amount of salt that it has?
Probably a lot.
80% of like just one bowl of Chipotle. So I had my blood pressure taken, right? And it said my high score was 193.
A good score.
That was really high. My mom's was over 200, but like, you know, that didn't go.
Always living in her shadow.
Yeah, always living in her shadow, right? And so anyway, all this happens, right? And you know, I had to tone it down, and so now I only eat Chipotle 4 times a week. It used to be 6.
Dude, undiagnosed diabetes really keeps
it's not real.
off.
Like,
I'm the fat one here, and I don't even have these stats.
Oh yeah, no. And, then I have ice cream at the end, and then I'll usually after I eat ice cream, I'll eat like a chocolate, and then fall asleep on the floor watching anime.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
That's right. What can I say?
That's my role model, man.
Well, like, is that surprising?
I don't know. I mean, I eat pretty okay. I go on like a 5-mile walk every day after work, and I'm a fat. I got tits.
Well, yeah, you know, like, well, okay. So one time somebody posted a photo of me where my stomach was really big, and like where it looked bad because like an angle and like the lighting and everything, and I just stopped eating food. I did. I stopped eating food. I was like, why? Because like
he looked like if Gollum went to Long John Silver's for a week.
It was exactly how I looked. Oh my God. Yes.
Unlimited fishies.
Because I was at like 148 pounds, and I'm like, I cannot go.
You're like 6'4".
I cannot go over 150 pounds. It cannot happen. So I'm back down to like 140, 135.
The crazy thing is though, that's his weight. His BMI is probably higher than yours.
What does that mean?
Why?
Like, how much muscle do you think you have?
I don't know.
There's no muscle there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's probably not.
Actually, he'd be the only person that BMI would stand for, like bone mass index. It's just like he's all bone, bro.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I've always been very, very skinny. And honestly, like I used to get bullied in school all the time for being skinny. And everybody that I know that used to bully me, they're all fat now. And I'm not. So you know what? I feel like a winner.
No one gets bullied in school for being skinny, though.
They do by fat people.
Can I ask you a question? This might be a little bit, I just want to know, as a Jewish guy, I know you're not.
You or me? Because I'm not. Everyone thinks
I'm still surprised. Did you get bullied for being Jewish even though you're not Jewish?
No.
Because like I saw you and I literally, like my reaction, I was like, you tricked me. I was like, shalom, dude, how are you?
Dude, these are fake. These are only 5 years old. I permed this.
You get permed.
This gets permed. Because I started the YouTube with the perm.
Do you have the money for the perm?
I can afford the perm.
Okay.
People in Michigan thought I was Mexican.
Oh,
you do kind of look like a Mexican Jew.
Yeah.
A Mexican Jew.
I'm like the darkest white boy up there.
They exist. Mexican Jews.
Well, yeah. I mean, what do you think happens if a Mexican and like, I mean, you could see how this would happen, right?
Yeah, I've never had to finance a taco until
Is that right?
How'd you get into the entire financial audit?
Yeah. So like, do you have like a degree or something in like finance?
Don't have a degree. That's the criticism people give me. But it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's budgeting.
Right.
Simple budgeting. Do you think you need a degree? There's no degree for budgeting. People haven't
spending
figured that
more
out.
money than you're making.
You spend more than you make.
Yeah.
You go to McDonald's every single day. You can't afford it. It's basic math on paper. I'm stupid with math. I can't do math. This is the most basic shit ever. But no degree. I went to school for music.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, but I was very entrepreneurial about it. And then I dropped out. I needed to make more money. So
Where'd you go?
Western Michigan University.
Okay, cool.
Not a very big Jew hotspot, but
Hey, man, I've had a couple, what are they? Caesar's Hot and Ready's in Detroit? I've been
Little Caesars $5 hot and ready, which now due to inflation is like $7. I'm pretty sure it's ridiculous now.
But the big one, you know, Tyler Oliveira.
Oh yes,
he almost hired me. I was
really?
I was very bored working at a job. This was OG Tyler Oliveira.
Okay.
So like he was like Mr. Beast. You know, he was like doing I'm gonna escape from the bunker. But
now he has to escape from France.
Yeah, he was leading me on for the job. I'm not talking trash about him. Listen, I get it now. Hiring people is hard. He didn't have a team, so I'm not talking shit about him. But you know, I kind of got let on for a few months, and I was getting let on 4 years ago.
For?
Production assistant. It wasn't really well defined. But then I was upset I didn't get to work in YouTube, so I decided to just make a channel the next month.
Yeah.
So that's
Fuck. I just missed the last like 3 minutes of this. Did they say anything I care about?
that was honestly it.
So what was the inspiration for making a channel dedicated to making retards look retarded?
We did the same thing, to be fair. We called it OTK when we did it.
Oh, we sure did.
Jesus.
we proved it for ourselves too.
I don't know. I love Slop TV. My 600 Pound Life. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. That's what me and my girlfriend were watching last night. I'm all about that. And I wanted to watch a show that didn't exist. So usually when I make something, I think
Caleb went to music school in Michigan. Gotcha.
like, what do I want to watch? What do I want to consume that doesn't exist yet? And it was financial audit. So that was the main idea.
It's so enjoyable to watch people that are more retarded than you, but it is kind of scary. I was watching one of the episodes where it was like two Disney adults, and I was
You're
like,
gonna have to be more specific than
Lots
that.
of those.
"Oh, really?"
Yeah.
It was two girls that were in a relationship.
Two Disney adults?
Retarded than you, but it is kind of scary. I was watching one of the episodes where it was like two Disney adults.
Does that mean something? As in like they're dumb or naive or childlike or what?
And I was
You're
like,
gonna have to be more specific than that.
Oh, just people that like Disneyland as an adult. Okay.
To those.
"Oh, really?"
Yeah.
It was two girls that were in a relationship. They had merged their finances when they were 19 years old, which is insane to me.
Yeah.
And
I have a YouTube video reacting to this one.
oh, really? Dude, it's rough having him react to certain things because he hurts my feelings a lot of the time.
Why?
Because he reacted to there was a video of people from my college describing their majors, and he called it a Karen factory. And he said anybody who went to that school is a mentally retarded Karen. And my degree's like hanging in the back of my thing, and I was just
And
like,
you're not using it.
hey man.
So I mean,
you're hosting me, bro. I don't know what to tell you. It's not that bad.
yeah, not because that degree. Okay, yeah, he went to school for video game design.
What school's the Karen Factory?
Well, no, I went to the college that I was in. I went to NYU, and the college that I was in was called Gallatin, where you design your own major. But I double majored basically in video game design and creative.
Yeah, and and obviously like the video I was watching, it's like everybody's creative design major was like, you know, like queer studies in the animal kingdom, and it's like, okay, what the fuck does this mean, right? How do you test this? And so no, that's what I was talking about.
With a focus on genetic guilt. It's like insane.
Exactly.
These majors have the dumbest names ever. It actually kind of is a Karen factory, and that's why it
It's
hurts so bad.
ridiculous, and you know it's ridiculous.
Hey man,
yes.
I don't have any college debt though.
Okay, well,
NYU.
Yeah,
Everyone has college debt at NYU.
I got very lucky. I got a big scholarship because I come from a very poor family, so they felt bad for me.
yeah, of course. Well, like, so how did you start getting guests at the beginning? And is it harder for you now to get guests because like, because you know they're gonna come on and be like, well, I spend all my money on like OnlyFans and like Klarna pizzas. Like, am I doing good, Caleb? Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know.
No, it's super easy now because everyone in the audience wants to come on for what it's worth.
They want to
come on. We get hundreds of applications a day.
Do you think any of them are like proud of the level of dysfunction? They're like, wow, I'm really a fucking moron.
I mean, people just like being on public shit, right? That's like always been a human thing. I mean, look at shows like Judge Judy and all that shit, right? Like people will go on to these judge shows because it's just fun to be in public, right?
No.
Really?
No, they want to go through the experience. They want to have the fun. They want to go through the roast.
my God.
But they actually improve their lives.
Really?
So it's worth it.
Okay.
It's worth it. $20,000 in 12 months is the average that people pay off after they come on the show.
$20,000 that they pay off after a year.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty.
Which is pretty good.
Yeah.
So they come on, they look like idiots, but it's because they are idiots in that moment,
They are,
which is
yeah.
fair.
Of course.
So you think you have probably a higher success rate than most other shows?
I guess. I mean, I don't know any other finance show that's like.
I look
walks
at
through
you
people.
as like financial Jerry Springer.
Yeah, it's Caleb Springer.
There you
Yeah,
go.
like,
like that.
and the thing is that show didn't help anybody.
No, yeah. I mean, there's no benefit to
That
that.
shit was funny.
Who got helped on Dr. Phil?
The Cash Me Outside girl.
Cash Me Outside. How
Yeah,
about that?
she's a fucking millionaire now.
She's
so
doing
there
all
you go.
right. But I feel like that's crazy. I didn't expect a stat like that. Where you're actually
No, it's because people actually want to change, but they come on the show where it's crazy, get a little bit of roast, but then they get all the tools and they actually get a budget at the end of the show. For what it's
Okay.
worth.
Oh wow.
So even if you came on, I mean, I'd be roasting you for an hour and a half, but you'd get a budget at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably good.
Well, he spends a lot of money. Like, I mean,
You have a lot of money.
Have you ever told somebody to spend more money?
yeah.
Yes,
Because
Oh God. Oh no. Why would you want somebody to spend more money?
because if you have more money, spend it.
you're eating goy slop all day, you can have
It's
a fucking
called
personal
Chipotle.
chef.
It's-
Dude, you want
What's the nicest meal you've had recently?
Recently, like, okay.
Last nicest
You
meal.
can't taste anymore.
The last. No.
He's melted off his taste buds with all the sodium.
So, okay, this is going to sound really, really, really bad. is that the teeth that I had fixed were actually
You didn't see Tim Miller, the Giga Chat on our Friends Live and Learn. Wait, was that yesterday? Oh, shit.
rotting, and they would smell bad, or like I'd be able to taste the rot. And so I didn't realize.
You're gonna do a podcast so you don't have to smell it?
No.
Put him on that side, bro.
And so I didn't realize that it was affecting the food that much until I got it fixed, and I had Chipotle the next day, and I was like, holy shit, this tastes way better.
So you thought everybody at Chipotle tasted like ass?
Well, not ass, but it's like you get used to it. It's like walking around with ankle weights, right? You just get used to it. It's the way it
I got in a
is.
fight with this guy. It's got to be like oh God, I almost did the thing. It was around 6 years ago.
Yeah.
We got in an actual argument because I was telling him to drink more water, and he's like, "Oh, dude, it doesn't taste good."
Yeah.
I was
It
like,
doesn't taste like anything.
It shouldn't taste like anything, right? He kept telling me the water doesn't taste good.
Or just put something in it, like Game Steps or something.
So the water, the only good water that I have is the tap water. I only like drinking tap water.
Because it's the only one that tastes like anything because of all the shit in it.
Exactly. And so like you have like the dead body matter and like fecal matter, and, like particles of glass. It's like adds texture to it.
Okay, when's the last time you've had like Texas Roadhouse?
Oh, okay.
I know that these guys are kind of just memeing or whatever, but like it is, well, I say just memeing, but like the joke is that public water is not safe because of fluoride and everything else. And I know they're not thinking about it this deeply, but it is a little concerning how a lot of these like absolutely fucking retarded talking points have just kind of been mainstreamed so much by everything. It's just like,
Hey, that's
up there?
2 years ago, like probably 2 or 3 years ago.
You've never taken him to like Uchi or...
He's been one of my best friends for around 10 years, right? We actually met doing this podcast, which is insane. It's still such a weird story, but we've been friends for 10 years. The amount of times that we've actually done anything besides complain to each other about shit,
Yes.
it could probably count on one hand. Like, when do we actually do anything or go anywhere?
Do a podcast from a restaurant.
Really? I mean, like, that's
Never take me anywhere.
I mean, like, I would be down to go to a nice steakhouse or something like that. That'd be totally fine with me. And I've been to them, like, I've been to like a business event or some sort of like, networking event, and I go there and it's nice, but it's also nice for me to sit in my room in a little cocoon, eating my Chipotle, and then I just watch TV, and that's it. That's all I have to
I do that too. It's nice, but go out sometimes.
It's about eating healthier too.
Yeah.
Because like even like you said you walk 5 miles.
Yeah,
a
like
day.
3 to 5 miles after work. Yeah.
That's so healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
It is, but I guess
he walks 3 to 5 miles a day, did he say?
Like you said you walk 5 miles.
like
a day.
3 to 5 miles after work. Yeah.
That's so healthy.
Yeah.
You know?
It is, but I guess I eat like shit. So
Yeah, but I mean, also at the same time, like doing that amount of effort compared to you only eat ultra processed foods, basically.
I only eat goy slop. That's true.
He's way slop.
process is good though. McDonald's is good.
It's delicious.
like I love it.
So I'm gonna be real. I went clean from like all ultra processed foods.
Sorry, this is a quick thing because I know there are a lot of normal human beings out there. For people in chat saying like 3 to 5 is easily doable, these are fucking retards. If you were just doing a normal walk, I'm pretty sure a 3-mile walk would be like an hour of walking a day. Like the average person is not even remotely close to 3 miles, a 3-mile walk after work a day. That's crazy.
like 2 weeks, and then I tried to eat it again, and it tastes completely different. It was actually kind of weird. It freaked me out a little bit. I swear on my life, it tasted different. It didn't taste bad. Don't get me wrong. I would fuck up Taco Bell. Like I would literally fuck up Taco Bell right now. But it tasted different, like noticeably different after eating mostly whole foods, and I didn't want it as bad.
I don't. That's why I'm not going to do it, because like, what if I grow away from Taco Bell? Right?
You won't. No, it's too beautiful. It's not.
Honestly, I know that. I know I never.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, so you eat fast food a lot then, right?
No, not anymore. I'm not allowed to. I'm not allowed to.
Oh
Who
man.
put that rule on you?
Girlfriend.
20-minute mile sounds about. Oh wait, that guy's trolling. My guess is the average American probably walks 1,000 to 2,000 steps a day. Maybe that'd be my guess. I'm at 12 to 15,000 steps daily. Okay, bro. And the first time I walked into a gym, I was benching 315. True.
It's on the if you ever want to have a kid, you have to lose weight train.
Oh no. Yeah. Do you have like a goal? Like, are you close to it or not?
I lost a good amount of weight last year. Now I've been steady for a few months. I want to get to 200 by year's end, but that's still like 15 pounds away. But I was 230 at the beginning of last year.
How much are you losing like a month? Like 2 pounds, something like that?
Well, I've been
Okay, this national study says the average American walks 4,000 to 5,000 steps per day, according to the National Institute of Health.
steady these past couple months.
Okay.
It's been bad.
I mean,
Well, because
hey,
like,
so at
I've
least you
seen
got
you
the weight
call
back
people
on.
fat on the show.
Because they are fat. But I'm fat too.
Exactly, right? So like, if you're not fat and then you call them fat, they won't be able to respond that way.
Yeah, I'm nervous of getting skinny. I'm nervous because then I'll look like an asshole.
Oh,
Because calling a fat person when you're fat,
It's like kind of
called
funny,
fat.
right? Yeah. It's like, oh, me too. Like, I know this because I'm the same way.
But if I'm like,
less funny too.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen a lot.
yeah, it gets mean at that point. I don't know.
Maybe you should stay a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
You know, get a little less because at 200 I'll still be
Yeah.
overweight. So overweight's okay. A little
Yeah.
budge.
I mean, there's a big difference between 200 and 400.
I'll tell you how much you can spend.
Okay.
Okay. How much do you make? You just had tax issues, right? So you probably know how much you make.
I
That was a
know how much
rounding
I owed. I owed over $4 million.
Okay, so $4 million. Was that after estimated taxes? Was that the back pay?
No, that was my estimated taxes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay,
Yeah.
so $4 million. So you probably make after taxes. What is that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know what the answer is. I got a 1099 and it was like millions of dollars. I don't even know where it came from.
You probably have $6 to $8 million left after taxes.
More than that, probably. A lot more than that.
Really? Well, how are you only paying $4?
Well, I mean, like, I think it's probably like just not that.
Hold on. I just realized I'm not getting baited on chat by this. Never mind. I'm not going to get baited on chat. I'm not getting baited by this.
Much more, but why?
Okay. Spend $2 million a year.
$2 million a year. Oh my.
Okay. Where were we?
Like,
Sorry.
You just had tax issues, right? So you probably know how much you can spend.
Okay.
Okay. How much do you make? You just had tax issues, right? So you probably know how much you make.
I know how much I owed. I owed over $4 million.
Okay.
So he probably made around 10 to 12 million, maybe, would be my guess.
$4 million. Yes. Was that after estimated taxes? Was that the back pay?
No, that was my estimated taxes.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so $4 million. So you probably make after taxes. What is that?
I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know what the answer is. I got a 1099 and it was like millions of dollars. I don't even know where it came from.
You probably have $6 to $8 million left after taxes.
More than that, probably a lot more than that.
Really? Well, how are you only paying $4?
Well, I mean, like, I think it's probably like just not that much more. But why?
Okay, spend $2 million a year.
$2 million
a year.
Oh my god!
Wine and dine your boy. Take him on a yacht.
$2 million. What the fuck would I do with $2 million a year?
I don't know.
One of the nice things about growing up as like a fucking gamer or nerd person is, like, it is genuinely hard to spend that much money recreationally if you don't do anything. If you just stay home and play video games all day, especially if you don't like traveling or doing vacations. Like,
yes, bro.
Yeah.
No, look, here's the thing, bro. You should just find something that you enjoy and splurge a little bit. Like, I think you should enjoy it a little bit more.
Oh, God.
You can't take it with you. So here's my plan right now. I want to create like some sort of fund that in the event of his inevitable passing.
Not true. Fast food is the devil. You're not spending $1 million a year on fast food, my dude.
Hopefully a long time away from now. Wait, hear me out. I've already thought of the whole thing.
How much do I spend? I could live off of $50K easy. If it depends on where I live, basically. Like right now, my biggest expense personally is going to be my apartment because I live in fucking Miami Beach. Like, I don't give a fuck as long as I have a computer and the internet. I don't know, whatever my utilities are. I don't know. I literally don't do anything. So, I mean, however much I need to eat out all the time, I guess.
I want you to live forever. I want your legacy to live forever.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'm going to hire all my Jewish friends to build this shit.
Oh.
I want to build it because we know how. I want to build a pyramid.
This guy is mega sus, bro. We got a lot of weird, Jew comments, goy slop, Jewish friends, but okay.
Like an Asmongold pyramid. We put him in there and it's like a museum and it's playing all the clips inside of the pyramid. You can't tell me that wouldn't be the coolest thing because you're not spending the money. Let's make a fucking pyramid.
He is Jewish? Oh, thank God. Okay, never mind. There's definitely no way that anything could be even remotely problematic or anything. Never mind. Thank you for that. Good job.
All the clips inside of the pyramid. You can't tell me that wouldn't be the coolest thing because you're not spending the money. Let's make a fucking pyramid.
Okay, you know what? That's a great motivation for him to spend the money for something else. There we go. That's a great idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to take a second here. Obviously, we are now actually on a set. We were kicked out of our last set. We bopped from place to place. OTK completely sold our set. So now we
for the
finally
second time.
I think it is the second time. Who the heck keeps buying this thing? Yes. But I do want to give a big shout out to our sponsor. Even after Zach playing 5,000 hours of Crimson Desert.
I just pieced out, and Polymarket has stayed with us. Polymarket, please, thank you, Polymarket. We bet last time on the aliens, right?
Still waiting for it.
Now, here's the crazy thing. A senator has said that the probability for that, I swear to God, has actually gone up substantially. He said that they found things that were out of this world, that even knowing about these things existing puts your life at risk. An actual United States senator said that.
So I'm on the right side.
That is what's so crazy. I am always all in on nothing ever happens, and something might happen. It will.
You think that we're going to find out about aliens?
Trump literally went up and he said, yeah, you guys are pretty crazy about that alien stuff, so I'm going to release it since you guys want it, sure. And so I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think that there's a much increasing chance for like the aliens. Did you see the Drake thing?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Caleb, did you see this?
The Drake thing.
Okay, get this. So Drake put the release date for his new album in a massive pyramid of ice, like a gigantic ice pyramid. And so in Canada, it is the most brilliant marketing idea he's ever had. And so it's insane. And so people are now getting on top of it, trying to break the ice out so they can get to his release date earlier, right?
So they're allowed to try to break
they're not supposed to. They just do it anyway. They're just doing it. And so like now everybody's going crazy. There's people out there right now that are like starting fires on top of it. Like somebody's going to fucking die.
Wait, how much ice is it?
It's probably as tall as this room. It's gigantic.
And it's in like a cold spot in Canada.
Well, it's in Canada. Canada's a cold spot. So like, yes, it is.
Is all of Canada cold? I don't know.
I don't know either. The fuck
I don't know what goes on in there.
Who gives a fuck? And so, yeah, I have no idea. So yes, I don't know when it will, like, I worry that like, if you have a prediction on when this will end, what happens if like a guy goes all in on it and then the next day he shows up with a sledgehammer? And he's like, I'm going to make my return on this. And he just fucking hammers all the way through and opens it. Like, I wonder what happened.
Well, is the prediction right now on Polymarket, is it for when the release date is, or is it for when the release date comes out?
I think it's when the release date comes out.
Oh, it's when the ice is going to melt.
So it's like, how do you deal with that when people are breaking the ice?
Like so many agents of chaos.
I know.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait. What is this? This. Toronto fire crews melt Drake's Iceman ice structure over safety risks. Toronto firefighters have taken control of Drake's viral Iceman installation using hot water to melt what remains of the massive ice structure. Okay. All right.
Oh, I love it. This is amazing.
Oh my God. I gotta go in on that one.
Jesus, take the wheel.
There's like actually more factors than a sports game.
Of course. You know? But yes,
after the
for
release
all of
date
our
came
shows,
out.
like we obviously cover a lot of controversial stuff. We do a lot of controversial stuff. So I want to say a huge shout out to Polymarket for believing in us, appreciating us, and supporting us. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Polymarket.
And thank you, Polymarket.
Let us know in the comments what your pick is for if we're gonna get an episode out next week as well.
Yeah, we'll do our own Polymarket on like whether we're gonna actually do another episode again. So all right, guys, thanks. Back to the episode. I mean, I don't know. I've thought about spending more money. It's just that like I don't even know what I would spend it on. Like people, I see them go on your show and they spend money on these bullshit collectibles.
But they don't have money, so it's like, they can't afford it.
What the fuck are you doing buying these? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good when you're not even thinking about it, but I don't know, even $1 million. No, I mean, okay. I mean, I make a lot of money too. I don't spend that much.
Sure.
So it's fair. I understand. I don't spend a lot, but just get a little upgrade in the car.
Okay.
So you can drive the Taco Bell more elevated.
I did buy a new car. I did.
What is it?
It's a Mercedes, and it's
His car's fine. Yeah,
it's a low tier Mercedes, right? It's not like a Maybach or something like that. And like I don't want a car that's flashy because then people will notice it. And I don't want to get noticed, right?
No.
Well,
But like other than
reliable.
yeah, exactly. It's a car. It works. The car goes from A to B. It's great. And so I don't have a problem with it. But other than that, like I've lived in the same house. I have everything else. Like it's
New
all
house.
the same. A new house. Oh, like then I've got to put like blankets over all the windows again. I do that. I mean, yes, of course I do.
Okay, we can get curtains in this new one.
He doesn't know about this yet. Let's start slow.
We don't do. I'm gonna put tinfoil up on there. Yeah. It works really well. It works a lot better.
I mean, to be fair, I still have tinfoil up on my windows too. I have one room that my girlfriend can't make a decision in.
Yeah.
But she still kind of does. But I can put up tinfoil just as like a pro tip.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. Just like let her know.
The camera overheats if you don't put the tinfoil on.
Oh, really?
The stupid A27s or whatever.
You can change the setting that turns it to not overheat. So
What the fuck are you people putting tinfoil on things?
Well,
you guys are weird.
Okay, so this is the reason, right? Is that like I used to wake up at like 8 p.m. Okay, I would wake up at 8 p.m. and I would go live at like midnight, and I would stream until like 8 a.m. and then I would maybe cook myself a steak and then pass out around 10 a.m. and then I would repeat this process. And so if you do that, like the sun is like the worst thing that's ever existed,
Fuck
right?
you up, bro.
It's so annoying. And so like I don't like it. I mean that's why I'm so pale. It's because I never go out in the sun. I never do.
That's why I got blackout curtains.
I mean, it doesn't work.
They're great.
No, it doesn't work. Like, what I have is I have like 4 different levels of blankets, and I have like tinfoil behind that, and there's like literally no light that comes through.
Blackout curtains cancel out the waves.
Yeah.
Do you know your neighbors?
Do I know my neighbors? Yeah.
Do they have any thoughts on this? They see this?
I mean, like, so my last neighbor. Well, the last neighbor did not like me because when I was a kid, I would like shoot fireworks off, and then there was like a huge pile of trash, and it was a big thing. You couldn't sell the house, but like then after that, the new neighbor is totally fine. It's totally like he's nice, and all of them are nice. Like they probably, I think that they know what I do because like one of them recognized like, oh, say I think I saw your video or something. But like other than that, they never really thought about it or ask about it at all. Never ask about anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do they know you're a streamer?
Say what?
Do they know you're a streamer?
I know that at least 2 of them do.
Okay.
And actually, like, I mean, and then also if I include the ones that are like near what my dad's neighborhood was, pretty much all of them do. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro, Caleb thinks we're weird.
Is it like, have you like dealt with a lot of
odd.
streamers before?
No, I don't know
Really?
these streamers.
Wait, none?
No. I've DM'd Destiny because I'm trying to go on Destiny as like the counter of you, right?
Accurate.
Because Hassan probably won't take me, but
Yeah, sure he would.
so okay.
It depends on how many views the video will get.
Yeah.
Either way, like,
know the game.
Destiny was a music major too.
Yes.
Yes.
And he
so-
dropped out too. That's because he fucked someone.
Yeah, because it was not economical.
Yeah.
Because he fucked someone?
Destiny was a music major too.
Yes.
Yes.
And he
so-
dropped out too. That's because he fucked someone.
Yeah, because
I don't. Does he think my kid is why I dropped out of school? I dropped out way before anybody was pregnant, but okay.
it was not economical.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I understand it. So like that was the only other person you talked to that's
Yeah, I've DM'd him a few times. Other than that, I
Okay.
know YouTubers, like the finance YouTubers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's kind of big on YouTube, I think, the finance side.
Yeah, I stay in my bubble because that drama shit gets weird. Like you're always in drama. I do like that drama. Like I'm gonna get in trouble for being on here.
Yeah.
Like I already know I am.
Yeah.
So it's just the drama shit.
You know what's funny though? I'm curious what you think about this. You definitely, if you put out a tweet, you definitely will. But the fact that it's not on
tweet a
Twitch, I feel like YouTube is not as crazy about that.
Nobody on YouTube gives a shit about anything because YouTube, the reason why I think Twitter is like Twitter, there's so much of a reward structure around just saying whatever is the most extreme, crazy, vitriolic, aggressive, and just, provocative thing possible because you're getting paid for it. It's like it's a very bad incentive structure. But like on YouTube, I think it's way different because even when you're a big channel, like it doesn't matter because there are a million other big channels, right? You're a big fish in an ocean, right? But like on Twitch, it's like a very small pond, very small community.
Okay.
I thought of something you spend money on.
What?
A hair transplant.
You mother.
Turkey.
No, Canada.
No, the worst part is that like you already have a guy set up for me.
I already have it all set up.
Yeah, he already has it. Like,
We should do it on stream.
That's what we're gonna do. Like,
You're actually going to do it.
Well,
What's happening?
So like,
Bro, my hair. I didn't do my hair and I didn't get a haircut, but I was completely bald.
He was.
This is fake. Well,
No,
it's real.
it's real, but yeah, I haven't gotten a haircut in a while.
That is crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, that is.
I was
like honestly, like I was against it until I saw Rich.
Yeah, I went
and I was
to
like,
the same guy that did
shit.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? His name's Dr. Hassan.
Oh, thank
I'm not even
That's
kidding.
fine. That's totally
in
fine.
Canada.
Yeah.
It was the weirdest experience of my life.
You can rent a private jet to get there. We can start getting this money moving.
Oh no!
Oh my god, that'd be so sick.
You can get catered Taco Bell on the PJ.
I know. It's just, but that's like
Oh my
20K.
god.
Yeah, no more. Is it Canada? Well, if you're doing dinky or like big.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Wait, how much does a private jet cost?
I don't know. You're tall, right? So it could be like 40 there and back.
Oh jeez.
Yeah,
I mean,
brutal.
there and back is not that bad.
If you don't spend money, like why not?
$40,000. I mean,
bald
that's
are you?
What?
How bald are you?
Bald enough to where Canada would be easy.
Okay,
Like,
because it doesn't look that bald from here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like
Appearances can be deceiving.
he probably spends more time on that than most girls spend on their makeup.
That is unfortunately kind of true.
He's not even on the Norwell scale anymore. He's eating his own.
You called me fat. I mean, it's not my fault. And listen, well, the thing is, if I do get a hair transplant, then people will run out of things to make fun of me for, right?
True.
And like you're right. It's like if you look kind of weird yourself, it feels better when you make fun of other people, right? So like if I call somebody like a fat retard or something, well, it's like, okay, well, you're a bald retard, so like, what are you talking about, right? Like if you don't have anything like that, now you're kind of like a bully, right? It's a little bit different. But do people ever say like on your show that you're like bringing people on to like embarrass them and like bully them? Because I've seen like some clips about that, and like every once in a while, people have tried to like politicize your show.
That's so annoying.
Okay, so like, what the fuck are they doing?
I don't know. Okay, so this is actually interesting that I'm on here right now because I hired my first PR guy to try to get me on shows because we're plugging our app otherwise. So there's the plug. And then like this happened at the exact same time, and I met him in person the other day. I was asking him like, I'm getting all these right wing invites. Where's the left wing? And he said the pushback we're getting is that all of them think we're just bringing on poor people that we don't know just to make fun of them. That's what every single one of them like call her daddy. The other one, like all those people, they just think we're just bullying people, but it's not even true. They're literally signing up, going through a crazy onboarding process. They're fans of the show and they want to go through the roasts and everything. It's like people who sign up for Kill Tony and then you get offended that
If
you got
you
roasted.
go on Jerry Springer,
I would have to check more of his shows, but I feel like I just feel like he just makes like these crazy kind of like off the wall comments sometimes, and then I wonder like what's going on here. Like, do you remember that one? He was talking to two people, and then what did he say? He's like, we don't listen to people like that look like you anymore because it was like girls with dyed hair. I'm like, what? Why would you even say that? Fuck. Hold on one second.
you know what you're gonna get.
Yes, especially if you're a fan of Jerry Springer.
Yes, of course.
So it's stupid. I don't know. They hear that, and then I talk about personal responsibility. That's, I guess, immediately right-wing coded.
Right-wing, personal responsibility is right-wing, guys. Sorry.
It's stupid. I mean, I've bashed socialism for sure, but I'm just not socialist. But I think you can be normal left and not socialist as well. I don't think that's.
I agree with you, by the way.
Well,
I think most people that make content though are not normal political opinions.
There's a reason why they're in their house and they're not outside.
I don't know. I defended a trans person on the show the other day. And my right-wing audience didn't really care.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody really cares.
But the
You
moment I
defended the individual who was on the show.
No, someone was like a transphobe, and I was like, who gives a shit? Just use the pronouns. Who cares? I was like defending it. It was like the right-wing part of my audience didn't really give a shit. And then I criticized socialism, and the left-wing part of my audience like fucking blew up.
I totally agree. There are a lot of people that are not very accepting to any kind of disagreement. Like, there's tons of people that I deal with that disagree with me all the time, right? But like the moment somebody I deal with, like, they're disagreeing with me, they don't like what I'm saying. Oh my God. Like, I think there's definitely like more of like one angle of like intolerance, right? But I think that's kind of what happens like social media is like everything kind of gets dialed up, right? Everything is like more serious. Things are more extreme. Everything's got to be as much as possible, right?
Yeah. They also want to put you in a camp.
Of course.
Well, I mean, don't you kind of dial things up? Why do people act like they're... Here's the thing I don't like the most about, I guess, influencers or people in my role or whatever, is they act like they're a victim sometimes to all the social media, and then they're ignoring the fact that they're the drivers of so much of it. Like, you do have a lot of influence over the space. Like, you could literally chill the fuck out. Let me rewind a minute and a half because I didn't hear all
Jerry Springer.
Yes, of course.
So it's stupid. I don't know. They hear that, and then I talk about personal responsibility. That's, I guess, immediately right-wing coded.
Right-wing, personal responsibility is right-wing, guys. Sorry.
It's stupid. I mean, I've bashed social.
I mean, it really just depends on what you're talking about, because sometimes right-wingers or people on the right will diffuse as much responsibility as possible depending on who you're talking about or to, right? Like, how many times do incels blame women, or red pill people blame, well, now it's Jews, or Trump blames Democrats, or...
You don't listen.
Oh yeah, this was just so weird. Like, if you don't want to be perceived as political, it's just like a crazy comment to make. I don't know.
To people that look like you anymore. I don't know if you know this. You've lost all the power.
What does that even mean? Is it a woman thing?
No, SJW thing.
So you're sexist.
I said SJW. Is that women?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what SJW is, but
Social
you like to
justice
talk
warrior?
over women all the time.
I talk over everybody, including myself.
You can't talk over yourself.
Oh, yes, I do. And that's why I flub so many words.
No, that's just a stutter. That's just because you don't know how to speak.
Stutter. I talk faster than I think. I don't know what I'm saying half the time.
Well, then maybe you should stop and think for a minute.
Go. So.
You can't say that.
I can. I just did. What do you back? So.
You can't say that.
Girl,
Well, then maybe you should stop and think for a minute.
Go. So.
Fuck, I don't even remember what he said here, but
Say that.
I can. I just did. What do you back? And again, we don't listen to people like you anymore. We really don't. You guys have no power. You guys were like 0.5% of the population
I don't even know
online.
what SJW is.
You're a performative virtue signaling weirdo. We already know that.
Is that
okay.
just because of the piercing and the color?
The color and the weird earrings that you made in a shed.
No, actually, I purchased them from a
Well,
museum.
that's even worse.
That's such a while. I don't know where that came from, but okay.
Socialism for sure, but I'm just not socialist. But I think you can be normal left and not socialist as well. I don't think that's.
I agree with you, by the way.
I think.
Yeah.
I think most people that make content though are not normal political opinions.
There's a reason why they're in their house and they're not outside.
I don't know. I defended a trans person on the show the other day. And my right-wing audience didn't really care.
Nobody gives a shit. Nobody really cares.
But the moment I
defended the individual who was on the show.
No, someone was like a transphobe, and I was like, who gives a shit? Just use the pronouns. Who cares? I was like defending it. It was like the right-wing part of my audience didn't really give a shit. And then I criticized socialism, and the left-wing part of my audience like fucking blew up.
I totally agree. There are.
I just didn't pay attention to what he just said. I couldn't have possibly heard that correctly. Hold on.
Gives a shit. Nobody really cares.
But the moment I defended the individual who was on the show.
No, someone was like a transphobe, and I was like, who gives a shit? Just use the pronouns. Who cares? I was like defending it. It was like the right wing part of my audience.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I heard that a little differently. Okay, I did hear that a little differently, but still kind of dumb.
I didn't really give a shit. And then I criticized socialism, and the left wing part of my audience like fucking blew up.
I'm curious what he means by criticize socialism there. I don't know if saying you should tell somebody to use pronouns if you're a transphobe. I don't know how much of your right-wing audience that would mega trigger. That's not like the most egregious thing in the world, but like look at every Trump audience. The second you make fun of Trump or anything else, like these people turn into the biggest fucking snowflakes ever.
Totally agree.
There's a reason why the entire comedian podcast circuit, all of them just relentlessly shit on Biden, trans people, Kamala, or whatever the fuck the left-wing thing is to shit on. And they lose their fucking mind if you ever try to make fun of Trump or anybody in his universe.
Shit. And then I criticized socialism, and the left wing part of my audience like.
Can you imagine if this was a Democrat president? If you had a Democratic president and the whole comedian podcast circuit was looking at this cabinet with Caroline Levitt, who's supposedly 28, looks like she's 40, married to some guy who's having her second kid. Isn't he like 30 years older than her? RFK Jr., all the jokes about him. Dr. Oz in the fucking CDC or whatever, like that guy. Can you imagine the jokes that would be written and said constantly by the whole right-wing fucking podcast circuit if this was a Democratic administration? Oh my God.
And blew up.
I totally agree. There are a lot of people that are not very accepting to any kind of disagreement. Like there's tons of people that I deal with that disagree with me all the time, right? But like the moment somebody I deal with, like they're disagreeing with me, they don't like what I'm saying. Oh my God. Like I think there's definitely like more of like one angle of like intolerance, right? But I think that's kind of what happens like social media is like everything kind of gets dialed up, right? Everything is like more serious, things are more extreme, everything's got to be as much as possible, right?
Yeah. They also want to put you in a camp.
Of course.
So they had to put me in a camp.
You're either on our side or against us.
Yes, I'm right wing because personal finance and I say jokes. I say retard. Yeah. Then I guess that, I don't know, offensive things.
Well, to be fair, you're talking to a lot of retards. You should be allowed to say it.
Yes, and I call them retarded.
Imagine not being able to use the word if you're doing.
Now, here's the thing that I wonder if it'll ever come up in this. I wonder if they'll ask him, like, just curious, have you ever said who you support for president? Or do you have a opinion on who you would support for president? I wonder if they ever ask him that. When is your convo with Caleb? Every single time somebody else spams the chat asking, it gets put back like 10 days. So right now it's happening in 2037, I think.
Doing your show. That's bad.
I know. And I say it every episode.
He's in controversy all the time. View count doesn't go up or down. It stays the same.
I'm not worried about that.
People bitch. People complain. Everybody's going to keep watching. The people that hate you are probably going to end up watching you more.
Howard Stern, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was that? They watch it twice as long.
Yeah, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Hear what he's going to say next, yeah.
No, I don't have a problem with that. It's just annoying when people assign your ideology.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Like that
makes a lot of sense.
I'm not afraid of people not watching, but
yeah.
No, so, I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks that people put me in that camp. I don't know. Like I have voted both ways in my adult life.
Sure.
So I voted left and I voted right.
I think most people.
That means he's voted for Trump 100% all 3 times. Maybe he might say like, I voted for Bernie in 2016. That statement of I voted both ways, 100 million %, he 1 million % voted for Trump. Guaranteed. Destiny, what you're saying was true 2 years ago, but now everyone hates Trump, including many online right-wingers. You don't know what it means for somebody to hate somebody. You have no idea. You think that because a lot of the centrist comedy guys are like slightly sort of a little bit critical of Trump and not throwing all 5 inches of his dick at once, that you think that like they hate him now, but like you have no concept of what it means for any of these people to hate somebody. I'm sorry, you just don't. You have no idea. Like, yeah, a lot of the like centristy guys and the podcast people are more negative on Trump now, but it's like, it's not even remotely close to all of the jokes and everything they would tell or go in on like fucking left-wing culture issues or whatever the fuck else.
Honestly. Yeah. And like there's a big problem I think that people have where everything has to be all in one camp or all in another camp, right? Whether it's like if you have one opinion on like gun rights, you have to have 7 different opinions about childcare, schooling, immigration, foreign affairs, and everything. And it's like you have to all be either one or the other. And it's very, very exhausting.
Who claims you?
Honestly, the people that are talking about me less because they don't know how bad I am.
Okay.
I have a lot of things and crazy things that I say, little controversies, etc. I don't think anybody really claims me. And to be honest with you, I actually prefer that because I don't want to be on anybody's side. I mean, I guess that people would probably say that I'm more right wing. I mean, that's what I thought. Yeah, exactly, right? I would easily say that like if you were going to put it in one category or another, I would say that yeah, I'm definitely like more like that. But like honestly, I'm okay with a lot of social systems and everything. I just don't want to go to like random people that aren't supposed to be here, right? That's really about it. Like other than that, I'm totally fine with everything else.
You were on, what's it called for a long time?
For what?
The food thing.
Which food thing?
The stamps one, right?
Foods. I was on food stamps. Yeah. Yes, I was.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I mean, my outlook is like, okay, now I have to pay a lot of money in taxes. And it's like, I used to be a worthless loser, retard, sitting at home all day, playing video games, doing nothing, and trying to put in the least amount of effort possible in order to live. And I was getting paid by the government to do that. Now I'm making money and I'm paying for the next generation of worthless, lazy retards. And maybe a handful of them might do well later on.
Seems like the system worked.
That's the circle of life.
Now.
What?
Are you against that now? Taking care of someone like you?
So not only am I for it, I think that we have, and I'm sure you probably dealt with this in like your financial audits, is that whenever you get inside the donut hole of, for example, like making so much money that you can't get food stamps, but the difference is actually making it to where you're making less money and you have less effective income, like I actually think they should give you even more money for food stamps.
No, in many states in the country, if you make federal minimum wage, which is what, I think $7.25?
$7.25, I know it's Texas. I'm sure, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, federal, that's the federal.
I'm from New York, I thought it was $15.
But for many state programs, if you get boosted to $15 an hour,
yeah,
you actually only got a real wage boost of about $1 because of the social programs you get kicked
Exactly.
off.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Well, like you're effective income, even when you're making like 20,000, like it's like 30,000, it's like closer to like 50, 60,000, right? Because you have like the medical assistance program, that's the MAP program.
You're actually only got a real wage boost of about $1 because of the social programs you get kicked off.
Exactly. Yes.
Holy shit.
Well, like your effective income, even when you're making like 20,000, like it's like 30,000, it's like closer to like 50, 60,000, right? Because you have like the medical assistance program, that's the MAP program. You have food stamps, you have other supplemental assistance, you have housing assistance, you have a phone assistance, right? The Obama phones, which is actually done by Bush, but it doesn't matter. You have all these other things, like, and yeah, you save so much fucking money whenever you're broke. Mm-hmm. But then whenever you're middle class and you're not making that, like, let's say you're making $40,000 a year, those are the people that are fucking broke. Because they can't get food stamps, they can't get assistance, but at the same time, they also don't have the money to pay for it out of pocket either. So like that's the really, really bad one. I'm sure like you dealt with that too, right?
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah. But I also get pissed on my show when people are on food stamps, but the reason they're on food stamps is because they don't make enough because they're pursuing building their own business.
Is this true? I don't know what the exact numbers are. I wouldn't trust anything these guys say, but I don't know what the exact numbers are for any of this.
Out of pocket either. So like that's the really, really bad one. I'm sure like you've dealt with that too, right?
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, hours a year. Those are the people that are fucking broke because they can't get food stamps, they can't get assistance, but at the same time, they also don't have the money to pay for it out of pocket either. So like that's the really, really bad one. I'm sure like you've dealt with that too, right?
Yeah, it's brutal. Yeah. But I also get pissed on my show when people are on food stamps, but the reason they're on food stamps is because they don't make enough because they're pursuing building their own business. So we're funding them to fund their own business when they chose not to just get a job. Like I want there to be social programs where people who face hard times get help.
Oh yeah.
But when someone chooses, okay, well, I'm going to start my own business. Oh, oops, now I don't make enough money because I'm trying to start my own business. So here, let's fund your food and everything. That doesn't make sense.
I'm okay with that if it's a temporary thing. Like for example, like if it's like for 6 months or a year, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense.
That's still subsidizing their business.
It is subsidizing their business. And I think that's good, right? I mean, because if you subsidize businesses, you help, grow the economy and you grow capital.
Shouldn't be subsidizing businesses with welfare though, but
capitalism, and you give people the opportunity to do that. I can see why people wouldn't want to do
Wow, Dill, thank you for the tier 4 sub, buddy.
that though. I can absolutely see that.
Well, my struggle is the largest growing piece of the pie of the federal budget.
60%, right? Something like that.
The largest growing, quickest growing is the interest on the federal debt.
It's so bad.
So when money is going to things like that, I want robust safe social programs. I really do. But when it goes to us subsidizing someone creating a business versus a family who lost a job.
Well, you're certainly right that there should be a priority system. And if we can't pay down the debt, I think it's like, has it crossed 40 trillion yet? I don't know, but it's probably quite close to that. Yeah. It's very close. And like, yeah, I think that's what's going to happen, right? It does get worse. And you're right. It's like in terms of priority list, subsidizing starting a business should come much lower on the totem pole than like, let's say a family of 4 that loses their income because of, AI or something like that. Absolutely 100 fucking %.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I wish we had more money to do that, but right now it's just, I don't know how there's so much fraud too. Like, have you kept up with that at all?
Dude, every time I tune into his show, it's some random person who's on like randomly on like a vet and on disability, like
surely.
every single time.
Yeah, no, that's a big thing.
Like always.
It's a big thing. And we've had multiple guests on the show now essentially admit that they got injured outside of their service, but because technically they were still in service, like it was off base and all this stuff, they get 100% disability forever now.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and they fully admitted that on the show. An episode that hasn't come out yet that we filmed was a guy who currently gets 80 as a cook because of hearing loss. So a cook, and he gets 80%, so he gets $4,000 for the rest of his life. He's trying to get it to 8,000, and I asked him why, and he was like, well, just so I can get more money.
More money, yeah. Exactly.
But I was like, no. Yeah. Why? What about your medical condition is going to bring you from 80% to 100%? He's like, so I can get better finances.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I want veterans to get so much money. I really do. I advocate for like a pension system. There's a forever pension system. But because we call it disability, and there are people like the trend, and most of it's probably Iraq war and Afghanistan, but the trend for military disability signups has been like this, and then past few years it's just gone straight up, which really sucks because it's like 4% of the federal budget now. And when there are people that are actually struggling, homeless vets with drug addictions, all these people struggling to even get in line to get seen, then there's people on my show that have obviously abuse the system. That's obnoxious. And then they come at me, or they come at you for even calling that out, and then you're a vet hater because it's a sacred cow. Vets are a sacred cow.
I think so. And it's like, yeah, I mean, I know that like once you get to like 70 or 80% disability, it's only a matter of time until you hit 100.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of what happens is that, you know, it just kind of builds on itself, and you have so many people in the service, now they're receiving benefits. I saw on your show, it was like a family of like 2 people also that were receiving benefits. So it's not just like one person, it's 2 people now. Like that's a huge amount of fucking money.
What is the name for this, like, for like the low effort criticisms? Like, how do you feel about welfare? Well, I hate that people scam welfare, and I hate all the people that scam welfare. And then like you just talk about that, and every single conversation about like any particular topic is like the absolute worst case scenarios for it. And then you kind of get the impression that, do you think like, how much of welfare do you think is like being scammed? Is it like 50% of all of our welfare payments, or like 80%, or like 25%, or?
Yeah. And I don't know really what's going to happen with that, because it's like, how do you, like, I mean, it seems untenable to do, especially whenever these are functionally able-bodied people in a lot of cases.
I mean, like, I think everybody wants this. Well, not everybody, but I think a lot of rational people want to support vets. But the people who are abusing the system are actually hurting the veterans.
What I try to say. I think the most patriotic thing you can do, and if you support the system the most, is actually calling out those who fuck with it, so that you can properly fund it for those that actually need it. Because even if you didn't see combat, or you didn't even leave the base and you have mental health issues because of kind of abuse or something, like, yeah, I still want you to get it.
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know, you have to be able to call out any kind of fraud. And that's what gets lost in our conversations all the time. Like, if you're a big advocate for even more healthcare in this country funded by the government, let's just say, then you can't use the argument, well, why are we paying for wars and not healthcare in this country? Where to our health programs, the federal budget is like 50 to 60%, and the defense budget is like 20%. So if your argument immediately starts from a place of just not understanding where our money's going, you're not effectively arguing it. Like, I want to see better health outcomes and everything in this country as well, but let's at least argue from the point of where the money's already going.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, because
like, I just don't know how people can listen to or have the same conversation so much. Like, I could have written out, like everybody could, anybody, even their fans can, like, of all the arguments of like, yeah, if we're going to invest in healthcare in this country and welfare, it needs to go to the people that actually need it. True. Don't some people scam it? Yeah, I've heard. And then insert whatever story in the news, these people are scamming it, and it's so bad. Yeah, that's true. Like, it is really bad when people scam welfare. Yeah, we shouldn't spend any money on people that are scamming welfare. Oh yeah, absolutely true. Yeah. What else about welfare? Some people really need it, and they're not getting it because of all the scams, right? Yeah, yeah, true. That's horrible. Yeah, I know some people that scammed it. Yeah, that's bad. The scamming is bad. Yeah, true. And we're spending a lot of money on it, right? Yeah, true. That's really bad. Oh my God. Yeah, true. Yeah. That's really bad. Yeah, but some people do need it. Yeah, so we should have it for the people that need it. Yeah, but the scammers are, it's like, holy shit.
It's like, if you're talking about something, it's like the foundation for it is just wrong, right? I mean, like, you're basing it off of a false premise. Like, where, I think I saw like a clip where it was somebody saying like, oh, well, you know, most of our budget is to the military or something like that. Some girl with colored hair. And I was like, yeah.
I saw that clip too.
Classic. Yeah, it's extremely common. And I don't understand where a lot of people get that. I think that like maybe it's just, and also like the entitlements programs have ballooned, right? And I was like, yeah. Where it was somebody saying like, oh, well, you know, most of our budget is to the military or something like that. Some girl with colored hair. And I was like, yeah.
I saw that clip too.
Classic. It's extremely common. And I don't understand where a lot of people get that. I think that like maybe it's just, and also like the entitlements programs have ballooned, right? And I think they will continue to keep getting bigger and bigger until it's just untenable.
You know,
this, I'm not trying to shut on people that don't cover it's just all. The reason why people say the military is the largest thing that we spend money on is because usually we're talking about the discretionary budget of the United States of America, not the entitlements and everything that's part of the non-discretionary spending. For discretionary spending, military is the largest line item on the discretionary part of our budget. Non-discretionary is usually talked about separately. That's why people say the military is the largest line item that we spend money on.
Funny thing, so I legit, not to get like dark here, but my father straight up passed away because he didn't know how to access a lot of different things and he was a very kind of old school guy, so he just lied to me, right? So I couldn't even help as much as I wanted to. So I started looking into all of this stuff. It is really hard to figure out how to even interact with the systems that are out there right now. Like, you need basically like a full-time job to sit down and even understand how the systems work. So how was my dad, who was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning every single day to go to a flea market because he was too proud to stop working, how was he supposed to know how to even interact with that system in the first place? it confuses the fuck out of me.
It gets even worse. I read earlier that 52% of American adults, 130 million people, read below a 6th grade level. I was thinking to myself, bro, that means they're voting. Like, it's so fucking scary. Oh my God, what's happening? Did you go to school here in Texas?
Michigan.
Okay. Well, over here, everybody's fucking retarded. Like, my high school, full of a bunch of fucking idiots. Nobody could read. There was an honor society. They spelled the name of the school wrong. Swear to God, they spelled it wrong. So that's how bad it was. And like now I feel like everything is like just a version of a managed decline, right? Whether it's like media, whether it's government, whether it's anything, it's just all a managed decline.
Well, that does happen in a like collapsing birth rate nation.
Yeah.
That's inevitable.
Yeah.
In 2032, Social Security gets an immediate 32% cut, I think.
I don't know about that, actually.
Yeah, it's a mandatory in law because there's nothing in the reserves anymore. So only the money going out is what's coming in, which is projecting to be a 32% cut.
How does the birth rate affect that?
Because you need more workers to pay into the system.
Think of it as a pyramid.
Can't we just get them from somewhere else? Why is that complaining about?
No.
They just bring workers into the country.
Yeah, well, that's what they do, right? They try to import people. And I think really, why do you think people don't have more kids?
It happens in every culture. In every culture that gets modernized,
Okay, let's see what our engagement's like with this question.
every country that develops their birth rate falls. In Hungary, where they gave essentially tens of thousands of free benefits to anyone that was having kids, the birth rate went up just a little bit over 2 years and then immediately went back down. So it just doesn't work. In South Korea, they're handing out money like crazy and it's the lowest birth rate in the world.
It's actually funny. That was one of the things I had written down in my personal notes for today because I'm scared to have a child.
Why is that?
Financially, I'm scared to have a child.
Damn.
You're rich. I assume.
I don't feel wealthy. Like
Okay.
The thing is my girlfriend also makes good money. She makes pornography, and
Okay.
He's still with Mia Malkova or whatever.
have you heard of pornography? No, my girlfriend did like the whole OnlyFans thing. Well, she still does the OnlyFans thing. She's a porn star for years.
Yeah.
What?
Who is
Who is she? Mia Malkova.
Make sure. Okay, I don't think. Okay.
Yeah, you can do your research later. But just be sure to sub. You know. But the thing is it's like she makes good money. She makes really good money.
Yeah.
I make okay money. I think about having a kid and I instantly don't feel like I'm prepared. Like I swear on my life, it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah, but people were having kids in the farm and they were all dying. And
That's why you get enough of them, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pump them out. This is what people feel. I mean, I'm saying this without a kid, but this is what we need.
How much does it cost to get a kid across the finish line?
Now they're saying like 300,000 or something. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I mean, it depends. I mean, you guys won't qualify for the child tax credit, I think, but like most people do, and it helps, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just send them to public school.
Public school in California? No shot.
Oh, you're in California? I don't know.
Literally first grade,
you were
you get
here.
out of fucking bump fentanyl. Like, what am I going to do? I got to send the kid to a private school.
See, it's interesting because he's using the excuses, but the reality is he intuitively he's at the correct answer that I think is the correct answer, which is having kids is like the thing that humans did when there was nothing else to do, right? I mean, like you're always just gonna have kids because what the fuck else are you doing as an adult or once you advance more in age? You're stuck in the same place your entire life. You can't travel. You don't know how to ride a horse. I don't know. You can't do anything else. Of course, you're having families. That's all humans can do. But now there's like a billion other things that this guy would rather do, streaming or flying around the world or being with his porn star girlfriend or whatever else. So he just doesn't want to have one. But he's found this bullshit excuse, I guess, that he read online that you guys said this was Rich Campbell, right? This guy's been a streamer for how many years? This guy doesn't have enough money to have a kid? What? You really genuinely feel that way? Like you've ran the numbers, you've done the finances, and you're like, fuck, man, I just don't think I could do it. No shot, bro. Give me a break.
Cool. Like
You don't have to. Okay, what part? What town?
I live in like Los Angeles.
Lives in LA.
In the nice part or the scary part?
It's all the scary part. When's the last time you've been to LA?
Like this is just bullshit. Does he actually live in LA? Or I thought Rich like went out and stuff, right? Anybody that says every part of LA is the scary part of LA just doesn't go out ever in LA. And I even barely went out in LA. What?
I live in like Los Angeles.
Lives in LA.
In the nice part or the scary part?
It's all the scary part. When's the last time you've been to LA? The thing is like if you live in like
He lives in the nice part. Don't even.
there's no such thing as the nice part.
Oh God.
I'm sure they have okay schools. In the nice part. The nice part.
I swear the public schools in LA, if I lived anywhere else, it would be fine. I literally had this conversation. Yeah. If I lived in New Jersey, I would send my kids to public school. It's LA in particular.
Fine, have your girlfriend post tits a couple more times. You can afford public school.
the thing.
It's fine.
Destiny, he lives in New York?
You can't say that because the thing is she already has all of the power in the relationship and makes every single decision. She
Right.
just
No,
spent
that's
$5,000 on a cat.
Okay.
$5,000.
Then you can afford a
5,000? Okay.
kid.
Does it have those stupid ears?
Do you want to hear how fucking stupid this was? I was about to go live.
Yeah.
You were getting close to ending stream. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta go live. And I go, hi, honey. Like, do you want to make love? And she goes, yeah, sure, but I need one thing from you. I go, what? She goes, we need to get a cat if we have sex right now. And I said, yes, not thinking. And she bought a cat. Then the next day, you know what she pulled on me? She said, we need to get a 15-pound bunny.
What?
After we had sex, she said, I just wanted to leave the option open. Do you know how pathetic I feel as a man?
Oh my God.
I'm useless.
So now she can buy the rabbit whenever she wants.
At any time, she can buy a 15-pound bunny.
What? I didn't even know they got that big.
I didn't either.
What the fuck? That's like the cat. That's like,
maybe she's reserving it for the future in case they start to get that big.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. But yeah, no, she's that's how our finances work in our house. One time we had a
Here we
we talk about it. We just haven't done it yet.
What's not to do?
The thing is, like, we're just the wedding seems expensive.
Oh, go to the courthouse. What are we doing?
I mean, also it's like if I had him be my best man or something, he might not even show up.
And just go to the courthouse.
Yeah.
Be honest. Would you show up to my wedding if I had it in California?
Yes.
Really?
Aw.
That's nice.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just very simple answer. Yes.
Dude, I would feel bad making you not stream.
Yeah. It would be okay.
Because I know the second that it would happen, you wouldn't stream and it would just be like, Iran, like there's a war going on.
Oh, no, that's happened to me a lot. Like any day I take the day off, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we bombed something, or like some kind of crazy shit happens, and like I'll wake up and like I'll like see, I'll look at my stream like, oh, what's going on today, and I'll see like Hassan would have a lot of viewers, like, oh fuck, no, I missed out.
Lost.
I missed out on another one.
Yeah, no, it's funny. The financial thing, I've never. It's interesting being in a relationship with somebody else who makes money. I feel like the conversation.
This is why it's hard to take you guys. I'm sorry. It's hard to take you guys or Zoomers or whatever the fuck seriously when you guys complain about money. I feel like you guys have no idea what it's like to actually be fucking broke. What it's like to be an actual fucking brokey, okay? I don't know if I can afford... I live in California, and it's actually, I don't know if you realize this, Destiny, but $150K a year is actually basically fucking poverty time. Like, it's like average rent is $7,000 a month, and people can't actually afford to have a fucking family when you're only making $150,000. It's I'm living paycheck to paycheck. Oh my God, kill me.
It's very different, like, based around it. We don't have, like, joint finances per se, but we split everything, but we still keep track of everything,
Dude, just have the kid. Just have the kid.
Well, we started doing, what's it called? Like the IVF thing.
There you go. Oh, he's starting.
Yeah. No,
okay.
we were like trying to responsibly plan. We basically said,
smart.
We said, I think it was 6 months ago that we were talking about, this was the only disagreement we had. She wanted to have the kid first and then get married. And I was like, that doesn't make sense. I was like, so basically a year-ish, a little bit less now, marriage, year after that, have a kid.
Yeah, that's beautiful. See, it's good. But if he doesn't have more kids, then you have to have more angry streams about immigration. And it just gets a little...
I want to have two, but I feel like I should do my duty and have 3 to 4.
Oh, 3 to 4? Yeah.
I'm a patriot, bro. I'm a patriot. Yeah. And there's not many Jews left. As many as the number.
You've got to repopulate. You've got to respawn them.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I
ship them all to the West Bank.
I think that a lot of people don't have kids because of money. Like, but I think and you're Caleb, you're right. Like, and I know exactly what you're talking about. But like the financial instability is like it's one reason. But you ask people, and like some people say that, but other places where that's less of an issue, people still aren't having kids. I don't know really what it is. I have no idea.
Andrew Tate said that kids are the best return on investment you can have. Is Andrew Tate giving good financial advice?
I guess. I mean, dude's rich, right?
Yeah.
He said that you can make them. By the age of 8, they're already doing all the house chores.
That's a good idea, honestly.
8 years for a shitty home slave? I don't know, man.
It's like if I ever had a kid, I'd definitely make him do dailies in video games for me. I 100% would.
I mean, the whiteboard is going to turn into the kids' dailies.
That's smart. Like, like complete all these tasks. You go to McDonald's. Yeah.
I have to ask though, if we don't have kids, if it keeps falling, are you completely against immigration? I don't know your take.
Well, I think, no, robots. Replace it with robots, right? That's what I would say, right?
He's so racist.
Why?
So here's the reason why. Because like, so basically, if you have robots, I think that a lot of times that whenever you bring people in, what happens is that those people, obviously, like, they're going to be from a totally different place, and they're going to change the place that they're coming to as well.
Isn't some immigration good?
Is what?
Isn't some immigration good though?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Okay.
From white countries. Or Asian ones.
I'm not totally against it, right? I just think that like at a certain point it becomes too much, right? And I think the main issue to me is the unfettered illegal version, right? I mean, like obviously, like if you're bringing in a bunch of like, for example, like H-1B workers, right? They like recently increased the price that it costs to bring somebody like that over. I think that it's okay to do that, but like if you're doing that to undercut just American wages, it's a bad thing, right? And so it's kind of like with common sense decisions, right? Like I don't think that my views on it are like super extreme, but at the same time, like I don't think that you really should. I think it's like give a man a fish instead of teaching a man to fish, like bringing people into a country to solve birth rate problems and like a youth problem. But like I do think that you're going to see robotics and technology take over a lot of those jobs. I think it's going to be a lot more common than people would imagine. That's interesting. And I think it's already starting to happen, right? You're getting delivery robots, you're getting like all kinds of other. I think you're probably going to have other service robots too, where like they can just test like your blood or something else. And I think that probably be in like 10 years.
Does that fix the problem though?
Yeah.
Like, because but that's not generating
Thank God.
This deficit, is it?
Maybe it is. They think AI will solve everything, right? Elon says UBI now. So I don't know. I mean, my fear is like, so the argument that a lot of people use that are like vehemently very anti-immigration is like, well, you're going to lose the culture. A lot of people are coming in, right? But in South Korea, where they're not getting any
True. Asmongold's channel editor is Russian, right? Isn't he undercutting American wages? Uh-oh.
Immigration and no one's fucking, their culture is also going to be gone in like 50 years because this is not going to exist. So there has to be some kind of proper balance where I'm just afraid declining population countries where every modern society has robust social systems that require growing population. It just does. Unless we want to completely change that, but there'll be rebellions in the streets. Without a growing population, you can have Japan where wages have stagnated for decades now, where young people are pretty much fucked. It's going to be one worker per retiree in the coming decades. And that's scary.
Do you know how much money I would pay for half those animes? The amount of money that I pump into that culture just with gacha games, they're fine. They're doing fine.
And the thing is, well, yeah, I mean, a lot of those are in China too, to be fair. But like, oops, wrong one.
God damn it, I gave it to the enemy.
Oh man,
they tricked me again.
So the thing is that like, I mean, you're right. And obviously like bringing people in is like, it's part of the American environment, right? And having people come in and be part of America, I think that's a good thing. It's just a matter of doing it in a degree that's sustainable and it's healthy for the people that are living here, right? And I think that that's the outlook that I always have is like, is it something that's in the best interest of the people that are actually living in the country at the current point in time? And I think sometimes the answer to that's yes. And then so you should take that option. But I think that decisions should always be.
I was banned from the server from farting in mic while I was in a VC room. I never did this and I'm banned till June. I've appealed and have had no response. Please help me. Listen, if you want, email me and I will make you put $1,000 in escrow and then I will personally go and research why you got banned from the Discord. And if it was literally just for that, I will give you your $1,000 back. But if I find out that you were doing some other unbelievably fucking retarded shit that's on your ban sheet that you got banned for, then I keep the $1,000. So if you want to do that, email me. Because every single fucking time you guys tell me, oh, I didn't do anything, and then I check the ban sheet, it's like, oh, was screaming the N-word at a 4-year-old for 7 hours straight in voice chat. Like every single fucking time. This is why I don't ever unban anybody, and I leave all of it up to the mods, because they all have the rap sheets, and they're the ones that do all of that bullshit, okay?
Be made with the best interest of those people in mind. But a declining population or, like a shrinking economy in that way, like if you look at, for example, like the GDP is very, very high right now. And you think about the GDP in 2016, it was a lot lower. But most people would probably view their living conditions as better in 2016 versus now.
Yeah.
Like, what does that even mean when we say that? I don't know. Never mind. I don't know.
But I mean, because I know I'm going to get in trouble with this. People are going to just shit on me for it because it's all feelings in the end. Yeah. But even still,
you're right. This is the slop opinion. I understand. This is the slop opinion.
No, I mean, I'm definitely with you on like illegal immigration. Sure. I think most normal people are against illegal immigration, right? But
are they?
It's just like every cost category over the course of the past 5 decades or so, maybe 6 decades in American life is a lower percentage of income now, except for school, housing, and healthcare. But in terms of actually buying food as a percentage of your income, it's lower now than it was decades ago.
Okay, I would be careful for that. School, housing, and healthcare, because those are pretty big expenses. But
buying anything that gives you joy, that dopamine, pretty much anything but housing, healthcare, and school.
I feel like that's like saying I'm doing really well, except for my head cut off and I lost my heart.
The housing thing's bad. The housing thing's bad. Right? The housing thing is mostly permitting related, though. We don't allow places to build. New York won't allow people to build.
You know what's funny? So I'm a New Yorker.
Yeah.
So I spent majority of my life in New York. I never planned on owning anything ever. And
why do you need to? Everyone's obsessed with this ownership thing.
Because I still don't really vibe with it very much. It kind of seems stupid to me.
I feel like Caleb has gotten like some weird right-wing talking points kind of, but he still is like relatively, it seems like he has a brain. He's not like a total fucking slop retard, which I was kind of thinking before, but he seems like he knows a little more than I was giving him credit for, which is good.
Me and somebody who grew up in New York, but I will say the apartment that I had, it was a gorgeous apartment. It was in Brooklyn. And now it's almost quadrupled in price since I moved out, which is really insane because I wouldn't be able to afford it now. Like legitimately, I'm not just saying that for a dramatic.
What am I reading? Where did you link this from? Oh, bomb nah. Link me the original filing this is from. There is no way this is a real filing, and I'm banning you for linking this because it is impossible that this filing is real. There is no world where this is a real fucking filing. Is it this? National Trust for Historic Preservation. This is... somebody linked this earlier. I don't even know what the fuck this is. What? This can't be a federal judge. Is this some crazy hodunk town? What the fuck is this? Hold on. United States District Court for the District of Columbia. Does that count as a federal court? This is not a real thing. This can't be real. I can't, hold on, I'm sorry. This was a sentence that they linked. I'll just read this paragraph. On that score, this weekend makes clear why this court's injunction must be dissolved immediately. In its prior opinion, this court stated that the defendant would likely not suffer short-term irreparable harm because a complete ballroom is still months or years away from being finished. However, that misses the entire point. As defendants have detailed, and as this weekend painfully confirms, all current and future presidents need a secure, large event space now. Even if that space cannot be conjured with a finger snap, the injunction inevitably extends the time during which the ballroom remains unavailable and the president's residence remains less secure. Every additional day of White House vulnerability harms the government. That is so because every additional day of court-manufactured delay is yet another day that the lives of the president, his family, his cabinet, and his staff, and those of future presidents are being subject to avoidable hazard. If any other president had the ability, foresight, or necessary talents to build this ballroom, which will be one of the greatest, safest, and most secure structures of its kind anywhere in the world, there would have never been a lawsuit. But because it is Donald J. Trump, a highly successful real estate developer who has abilities that others don't, especially those who assume the office of president, this frivolous and meritless lawsuit was filed. Again, it's called Trump derangement syndrome. On top of everything else, this project is a gift to our country from President Trump and other donors. It is free of charge to the American taxpayer. Who could ever object to that? This is not real. I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading right now. What is this? Hold on. Oh, I know what I'm reading. I am so sorry. Sorry, stop. I understand what I just read. Wait. My bad. I thought this was a ruling. This is the defendant's motion that they're hoping that the court will agree with. This is not an actual judge writing this. This was Trump's legal team. Still fucking retarded, but okay. I thought this was a ruling and a motion. Jesus Christ. Respectfully submitted, Todd Blanche. Jesus fucking Christ. Bro, kill me. Isn't it kind of weird? Like, who, when in the history of the United States of America has, like, the president and the cabinet needed to, like, retreat to some kind of secure facility to live while governing the nation? Like, doesn't that feel weird? Like they have like it's like a castle almost. I don't know, bro. That's wild to me. Whatever.
In fact, there would be no way that I would live in it now. So I look at New York, which, you know, I've never owned a car. I've never had that expense. And I always found New York to be like the most affordable place to live in a weird way because there was always work. Like I could always find work. And
what? True.
Now, so I look at New York, which
it is kind of true, actually. There's that saying, like New York, if you can make it here, that doesn't mean you can make it anywhere else, because New York is historically known as being a cheap and affordable and easy place to live. True.
I've never owned a car. I've never had that expense. And I always found New York to be like the most affordable place to live in a weird way because there was always work. Like I could always find work and you could find ways to cut corners and get by. So by the way, I moved to New York at around the time that my family, we got like evicted from our house, 2008 crushed us. Oh, yeah. I was born in Atlantic City. It was bad, right? And went to New York, found ways to work and kind of.
What is his backstory? His family got evicted because they were broke. So he moved to New York City after? With what money? Where did he go? What did he do for work? I'm so curious.
Pulled myself.
I want to know his
up from there, and I had a lot of opportunities. Right, I ended up getting into NYU and all this stuff.
And then went to NYU. Wait, I want to know his backstory. What is Rich's backstory? The poor LARPing needs to stop. The poor LARPing needs to stop right now. It can't be that every single person LARPs as being a brokey poor person. I need to know. Has he ever talked about it on stream? Yeah, the guy's name is literally Rich. Give me a break.
And kind of pulled myself up from there. And I had a lot of opportunities, right? I ended up getting into NYU and all this stuff. So it's not like I had like the hardest road in front of me. But I looked at New York as like this great place to work and all this stuff. Now I wouldn't be able to afford it. There's no chance that I'd ever be able to move back to New York.
But if you look at the place you currently...
Like, does he mean like an average person in his age? Or that right now he couldn't afford it? What does he mean?
Currently live now. A lot of LA's housing crisis is it's all single family homes.
True.
They will not allow permitting building up in these places that enact things that are performative policies like rent control. Every time a city enacts it, like San Francisco did decades ago, permitting fell by 50% almost overnight. So they're not building housing, which means for the average person that's not getting rent control, their housing price goes up. It gets more expensive for you to buy a house, gets more expensive for you to rent unless you're in the generational rent control. And that's what makes that category of the three categories goes up is honestly government regulations getting in the way of actually building housing and stupid people in LA being able to have that local controlled dumbass shit where they protest, no, you can't build an apartment here. Oh, it's scary. It's a parking lot. It's beautiful. It's more that than like the GDP went up and, you know, feelings and all that stuff. It's
never mind.
School is the second one, right?
Yeah.
That I mentioned. School, the cost of school only went up when we started introducing federal student loans. You could borrow as much as you want to get any degree you want from any institution you want. And we kept raising it. Then they hired administrators, turned them into campuses of like luxury water parks and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
This is stupid.
Like $80,000 a year to go to a school, I think is a little bit much, right?
Yeah. So I vibe with the like, it feels like people's lives used to be better. But those three categories, usually it's just like, not to be too libertarian, but it's usually just like, we tried to do things that are nice and performative, like, oh, student loans for everyone or rent control, all this stuff, but it's actually damaged those three categories, made them wildly more unaffordable. But for the vast majority of Americans' lives, food and things like that are cheaper as a percentage of income than
I kind of get, I understand at least where he's coming from. He's not as brain broken as I thought he was, to be fair.
Oh, sure. But
what's your rebuttal to the point about student loans? I mean, I'm sure it inflates the price to some extent if there's so much more money available, but I feel like education is one of those things that almost every country on the planet like deals with rising costs on. Same thing with healthcare. So I'm basically the counterfactual that they're positing is that if we got rid of student loans or heavily reduced the amount of subsidization that the government engages in, then somehow it would be a lot cheaper. I just don't know if I believe that. Why do these things not do anything? I have cat bots and all they do is they walk up to the enemy and they never fucking attack. Are these things supposed to be able to attack? What the fuck do they do? Spawn a cat bot and give it your current weapon. Oh.
There's also a lot of other percentages now that people pay, like a cell phone now. Like, I mean, people like that's it's a new service cost. And like, there's other things that have turned into subscriptions and costs as well. Like things with your car or maybe working or something like that. And I do agree with you. What do you think about like all the amount of like houses that are like just rental properties that people are basically just using as like commercial properties? Like, what's that place you can pay to like stay at a house? I don't know why I can't think of it right.
Airbnb?
Airbnb. Yeah. Like, what do you think about that? Like how many of those?
What about it specifically?
Yeah. Well, like what I'm saying is like there are more and more houses that people use for like Airbnbs and they're using them effectively as like commercial assets. Do you think that like that's a big role in like housing too?
Relatively. I mean, people want more places to live. And if the market was able to just deliver what people demand, Austin had a lot of Airbnbs, but Austin also decided, hey, we're just going to let you build because you want to build here and people want to live here.
Down.
And now housing has fallen by like 30-40% in price because we built so much. Rent in Austin has fallen almost larger than anywhere else in the country because we built. We allowed developers to build. We built up. We built more housing on lots. We allowed people to do with their property what they wanted to do. So even though Austin had a lot of Airbnbs compared to like name LA with Airbnbs. Okay, maybe same percentage of houses had Airbnbs, but we allowed people to build and housing still went down regardless of Airbnbs still being there. So it's not the root cause. It's a good issue to attack. Private equity owning houses is a good issue to attack.
Yeah,
people do that.
About that.
It's still less than 1%. It's incredibly
So in New York, there's a really crazy phenomenon that I saw a lot, and I have some friends in real estate that were kind of.
Oh boy, is this going to be a real problem, or is this going to be welfare queens or something? I don't know why. I'm so poisoned against this guy. Maybe he's going to say something not retarded. Sorry.
Explaining it to me, but I'm sure you understand it a million times better than me, so I'm curious what you think. There are people from overseas who get like housing credits, and then they own these like...
Oh, is it going to be the idle landlord thing? Are they going to give Mamdani credit for taxing these things?
Anchor apartments in some of the nicest buildings in New York. This is a crazy phenomenon. You're talking like $20+ million apartments, and it's basically a safe haven for their money. It takes up a shitload of real estate. And then you have all of the developers. They don't own one building that they're renting out. They own the whole block. And what they do is they push out all of the businesses over time to eventually redevelop. And they'd rather sit and make no money on the property.
Oh yeah.
So there are blocks. There's this place where I used to go. It was this bar and a burger spot and a cheesesteak place. It was called 99 Miles of Philly and Bar None. This entire block now, where I used to hang out, I'd spend a lot of money there. There were good businesses there. Nobody can afford to rent there anymore. It's like a ghost town, this block. And I asked my buddy, I'm like, why is this happening? Because they're going to redevelop. Then you go up 20 blocks, there's an apartment building. I shit you not, it's one of the biggest skyscrapers in New York right now. All the apartments are owned, it's completely empty. How the fuck is that good for anyone?
Interesting. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. And like, it's the same as people keep...
I doubt it's probably not that big of a problem. It's going to be like the private equity buying homes or whatever, but it is annoying.
Houses empty instead of actually like renting them out just to keep the prices high. It's very, very common.
Well, the thing is apparently people from overseas, if they own these giant like $20 million apartments, these like luxury apartments, it's some sort of like tax haven and like getting their money out of the country and like all these different things. But now you have like, you're talking these $20 million apartments that could house, how many people in New York could it house?
Yeah, that's a really interesting one. I mean, I know in Texas we've made it illegal for, I think, people in China to buy housing here.
Probably China.
I don't know, and a couple other countries as well. Like we've done policies. I mean, I know we do that as well. Like we'll buy European houses, Americans, like rich Americans, or like houses in Dubai. So we do that too. It is wealth protection. I mean, I don't know if I'm probably on your side where it's like, I'd rather people who live there live there. The counter argument, Kevin O'Leary argues that, well, it's like, oh, hey, no, someone bought it for $20 million. They're actually a benefit because they're paying property taxes on it, but receiving no city benefit because they don't live there. Don't know if I vibe with that argument, but I at least get it.
Okay, yeah,
like, I guess they at least pay the property taxes.
I mean, if they're making the money, that's great. But like, if a bunch of people don't have a house,
exactly,
of course, right?
And the people can't work and pay state taxes, right?
No, agreed.
So it seems like it might be a negative. Now I don't know the math right now, right? But even if you're a domiciled non-resident, you're not paying state taxes. So. Yeah. I mean, look, my biggest thing as a New Yorker, like I've actually never voted in my entire life. And the only time that I would complain about whoever won is if the sidewalk didn't get cleared quick enough.
That's literally it.
That's all I care about. I was like, is there snow on my sidewalk? No, I can get to work.
I think honestly, there's a lot of things that are like just like the everyday average, like this is a direct problem for me specifically. And if more people focused on that rather than like abstractions of like what's happening in a country on the other side of the world, I think that most places would be a lot better off. I definitely think so.
Yeah, all politics are local. I care more about the Austin politics than I do the national politics.
Yeah.
Because that impacts the parks I go to, the roads I drive on, state politics, Texas, and my business taxes and shit like that, more than whether or not we're going to war.
Well, the president, yeah, it's funny because like, yeah, it's like you'd expect war to be a bigger deal, but like actually to people's day-to-day lives, well, yeah, paving the roads and like the taxes, like a lot of that is conceptual, right? It's like, it's theoretical whenever you're comparing it to, like people being able to afford food or, the schools are worse or something like that.
Like how we live in a country where you don't feel it the second, right? Because I wouldn't have known that we were in a war unless I watched Asmon stream that day, right? Which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. We're getting fucked on gas.
Gas is going up and down. Like that's crazy.
I've literally never owned a car. So the gas price thing makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know how to drive. I legally can't drive. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like, do the gas prices change that much?
So they will change. There is a chance. It depends on basically how long until the ceasefire. Like if the longer the ceasefire goes, probably the more the gas prices will go down, and the higher the probability is that they will stop the conflict in Iran. Like, because I think that's the reason. I mean, like you could see conflict in Iran starts, gas prices go up. Wow, what a surprise! So I think really that's the connection there, right? That's clearly what's happening.
What are the actual odds?
Let's find out. I want to find out and see, because I would say that the price it being over. I would say it's probably going to be over. Let's find out. Permanent peace in June 30th, 64%. Iran, God damn, like, wow. So people are pretty positive about this. Strait of Hormuz traffic returns to normal by the end of April, 11%. Oh, and God. 10 days left. Not looking good.
I'm legit retarded. When I saw June, I literally had to go April, May, June. So, I mean, the people think it's going to be over in like a month or two.
Yeah, no, they think it's going to be over pretty fast, right? A ceasefire being extended, invading Iran at 29%. Can we click on the invading Iran one? I want to know what that graph looks like.
Oh my God, look at the volume of these.
$16 million. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Woo, that got up to like 70%.
God damn. Oh my God. Well, I guess that was like...
right before the ceasefire, right?
Yeah, I guess that must have been it. Like a 50 to 60% chance is insane. I wonder what they mean by invade though, right? Because it's like if we send like 5 guys over there, we kind of invaded. But I wonder, like, I mean, they have like a whole like specificity about it.
Doesn't it say on the market what it counts as like a fulfillment of the thing or no?
But yeah, no, I would say definitely you'd have... I mean, this is... 28. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't. Like, I think 28%. I mean, it's definitely more likely than Jesus returning. I still don't know. I still don't know how that's an actual graph. I don't.
It's the return.
Can we look up the Jesus? I want to find out if it went up for Easter. Did it go up during Easter?
Oh man.
Right? Because it's like that time. Okay, so February. I think it might have.
Yeah, I think it dropped right after Easter.
How so basically Easter happened. Jesus didn't come back, and people basically crashed out on this.
Dude, oh my God, look at how many people are in on this.
$58 million.
Jesus.
And there is a 4%.
It went up by 1% even after the series.
What happened in February? What was scary in February?
Well, I think that's it. Wait, isn't
that when the war started? No.
Yeah, actually it is. February 28th was the day that they began the operation. Like, I don't know.
Goyim are going crazy, man.
4%. Goyim are going crazy. Oh my God, 4%. Jesus Christ. Like, isn't that the easiest 4% return you could ever get? I mean, like, I don't think he's going to show up. Well, I don't. I think it's going to happen.
I just legitimately think that there wouldn't be a need for money if he did show up.
So it's like...
Here's the thing. If Jesus comes back and there is still a need for money, that means we're screwed.
You mean it didn't work?
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm never coming back again. You screwed up.
All right.
He's resetting the server, bro.
Of course.
Yeah, this server's going the way of Turtle WoW. If Jesus comes back and money still matters, all right?
Good. It's not a good thing. Okay, well, anyway.
Why aren't you in Austin? Aren't a lot of you streamers in Austin?
He's saying that.
Yeah, well, I wasn't streaming for like 3 years, and my girlfriend really wanted to be in LA. So that's why.
Of course. Yeah.
She makes
Damn, stay at home. Hell yeah.
pretty much all the decisions, man.
Do you feel like people have gotten, like, ever since you started your show, do you feel like people have gotten worse with money?
We unlocked like new categories that I didn't think I'd ever see.
Like
I just filmed the other day. Yeah, the Labubu thing was big. Those trends come and fall so quick though. But people put so much money into it. We had our first spending on an AI girlfriend the other day.
Ooh, how much?
It wasn't that much. It was like 30 or 40 bucks a couple times. But the thing is, his girlfriend was sitting right next to him on the show.
Wait. What?
Yeah, and we uncovered it, and he was sending the gooniest shit to her. Like, oh baby, make sure, like, look at me and make me come, make no mistakes, and all this stuff.
Oh my God, be descriptive.
Yeah,
God,
it was crazy.
I got self-report. So every now and then I'll go on my girlfriend's OnlyFans when we're in like a fight.
Yeah.
And I'll like make her say like crazy shit on OnlyFans. Like, yeah, I'm gonna clean the whole house. I'm gonna do the dishes. And I have like a folder of screenshots. And one day I'm gonna show her.
Yeah.
Where I just like, oh yeah, I just go on the OnlyFans. I'll spend $50. I'll spend $100.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh yeah, you're gonna clean the whole house. That's what daddy likes. You're gonna clean that house. You're gonna clean that house over. I've done it a lot. The amount of money that I probably spent on that, there's platform fees and stuff like that. I'm throwing money into the ether to feel strong.
No, I mean, like, I do feel like people just continuously, like, it's subscription services too. Like, everybody has like 10 different subscriptions to things, and it's like you're getting eaten alive by this, like, $12 a month at a time. And it's like, I don't know how, like, because they just keep adding more of them, and like cars are going to have them now. Like, obviously you have a phone bill and like just everything else, like a million, like streaming services, etc. Like, it's fucking insane. And AI girlfriends, I didn't even know you had to pay for that.
It's brutal, man. I mean, we obviously get lots of OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Like and people can choose.
Hell yeah.
People before we film, they get to decide like, hey, I don't want to talk about this, and then like we don't question it. So almost every every single guy that comes on the show and you don't see OnlyFans in the charges, he has OnlyFans in the charges. We just don't talk about it. Like every guy.
How much do you think the average guy is spending on OnlyFans?
They get a few subscriptions a month. What are they? $15 a pop. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think the percentage is?
90.
What the fuck?
On our show.
I mean,
Okay, on our show.
have you ever spent money on OnlyFans?
Do you want the honest answer?
Yes.
No.
Why?
So
You've never been curious? Like there's a curiosity.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's
I'm
just
going to
like,
give you, and you're not going to like this, Rich.
Uh-oh.
You're not going to like this at all. So what you do is you type in the type in the girl's name onto Google, and then after you type in her OnlyFans name, you
type in leaks.
Type in leaks or leaked or pictures or OF, and then you just press enter.
do you want to have to host me until the day I die, bro?
It's this crazy trick that they hate. They hate this one easy trick, and it works so well. So why would I need to pay for it if I could look it up on Google for
I feel like this has been a thing for like 20 years though, no?
free?
I guarantee you're missing the best videos. Can I actually tell you something that's going to blow your mind?
Go ahead.
A lot of those leak websites, the girls actually pay to have their stuff on there to promote their OnlyFans. I swear on my life.
Promotion works.
Yeah, it works. You know who they are. They're paying for the clip art for the leak.
Okay, so if I can
There's no shot that's true. People would just upload it naturally on their own, but there was no way they would pay to upload their own shit. I don't think that's true.
go and get a free, there's a free samples bar.
Yeah, you just have that little taste of fudge.
Exactly. Man. But if you give me the little, you get the toothpick behind like a small little piece of a sandwich, and you let me put together 20 of those or 40 of those and turn it into an entire sub, there is functionally no difference for me. Like, I don't care. I don't care. If I have to eat it one bite at a time, that's totally fine. I'll pull the toothpick out of every single one of them. I'll go through the leaks every single fucking time. It's not a big deal. There's 50 different websites for it. And yeah, no, that's how it is. So I don't need to worry. I've never paid for an OnlyFans. I've never paid for a Patreon. I've never paid for loyal fans. I've never paid for fans.
Is this micro looting, guys?
I've never paid for a single fucking one.
Never heard of loyal fans.
That is for Findom.
Oh.
Yes.
Whoa.
I had an ex-girlfriend that did it. And I asked her about 10,000 questions because it was like, it's like going to the zoo. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean they're going to give you money for nothing? Like, why?
Well, I imagine that a lot of so there's like that $15 curiosity. I want to see.
That's what I've done.
Right. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, but I imagine the real spenders, because as far as like gotcha games, I would be considered a whale. I imagine the whales on OnlyFans, they're not spending $15 on multiple subscriptions. They want the interaction.
They're spending on talking to girls.
Do you see a lot of guys like that?
We don't get a lot of the chats. It's mostly the subscriptions, but people forget to cancel them. So that's pretty brutal. I make sure if I've ever done the curiosity click to immediately hit the cancel.
Yeah.
So that it doesn't
True. Technically, you're stealing sex work related stuff, so it's micro raping. True.
renew. But people forget that. They're too curious. I don't know how much porn people are watching. It's kind of crazy. But they're too curious. They're curious to check out like a profile a week. Like I don't
What?
understand.
They're buying a new girl every week?
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't understand. We're not
Holy
getting
shit.
I'm not allowed to watch porn anymore.
That's good though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that great, is it?
No,
Is
it's
it?
like,
Yeah.
dude, you realize there's so much time in the day. Like I literally, I took up painting as a hobby, bro. I have so much fucking time, bro. Like I'm like writing fucking poetry. I miss gooning. It was a lot easier.
Have you guys ever had your internet go out for like 2 hours and you get halfway done fixing everything about your life and then it comes back and you never finish it?
Oh, thank God.
I have that happen all the time. Like there will be like if my internet goes out and it's out for like an hour, I will improve my life by like a massive, substantial degree. The second the internet comes back, I just drop it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you know what? I was watching. Nah, it's fine. Doesn't matter.
whole
I don't use works anyway. That's
Like
it.
reading Dostoevsky by candlelight, and then you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me resume my game.
Yeah, let me go back to playing Genshin Impact.
Dude, Genshin's a bad one for me, man. Have you ever had any like gotcha addicts?
I don't know what gotcha is.
Okay, so gotcha,
Really?
basically, there's a whole genre of video games out there. They're free to play. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. And then every
know where this
2
is
to
going.
3 weeks, they add a new character, and you gamble to get the character, more or less.
Yeah, we get a lot of loot crate people. A lot of, I guess, gotcha people.
Loot Crate. That's that stupid.
Let me watch this because people have linked this 4 trillion times that a streamer got hit by a car. Here you go. Damn, he got hit by a car. Thank you. Okay.
bullshit that you buy. They send you a box of. just
Well, he means in game.
right?
He means
Well, in-game
Great.
skins. So many skin people.
I didn't know you meant like the actual thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
and CSGO
Just
skins is a big one too.
Oh, wow.
We had someone spend it was upwards of $100,000 on CSGO skins.
in like a year or what?
Damn.
Yeah, in a couple of years. I think it was like 40 in 1 month.
Oh my God.
Ribbon Pokemon packs, huge on our show. That is constant.
We did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. You
We
know it.
spent,
Yeah.
so we had a group of streamers like during COVID. We like made a group together, and we spent, God, was it?
It's like $60,000.
No, that's per box.
Yeah,
we
exactly.
spent, I think now some of this money, a good deal of money, we actually raised a lot of money and went to charity. But I think within the first 2 or 3 months of the company, we had spent,
Like $250,000.
I think it was closer to half.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The thing is it depends if you include what the individual started to spend too.
Yeah.
Because there would just be a day where it was like, fuck it, I'm going to spend X amount of money. But It was wild. We actually ruined the Pokemon account. So like it was one of the Paul brothers. Was it
Logan fucking Paul?
It was us and Logan Paul. We ruined, because the thing is, if you think about it, the vintage
he ruined Pokemon.
So we helped.
We did,
because there's a limited amount of these old boxes, and then a bunch of jackasses are ripping them every single day. So the price just goes like crazy. When the first box that we bought cost $6,000. By the end, that box cost $80,000.
It's you guys. It's you content creators. That's why they're coming on my show and ripping these.
That's right, because they say, I'm going to get the PSA 10 and then I'm going to be a millionaire.
Well, do you see the thing about Dylan?
No.
So my buddy, he's like a movie guy, right? Like television stuff like that. He's an actor, and it blew up in the media that somebody came to his house, on and beat the shit out of him, defended his house.
The real life.
Yeah. So I was talking to Dylan, though. This is the part that didn't make it to the news. I just thought it was so funny. I was like, so how'd it go down? He was like, dude, they're just sitting there ripping Pokemon packs. And he was like, I was in an aggravated state already. He's like, of course, bro. He's like, I did what I had to do. Yeah. No, it's funny though, because dude, he's a tough guy. He's a tough guy, but he was sitting there opening Pokemon packs when it happened.
I mean, people just buy into these little collectibles. Like I'll watch videos and it's like a Target and it's like just 8 people running down to buy the new thing of Pokemon cards or Labubus or
mugs. We get mugs. Those travel. The women travel.
Stanley Cups?
Yeah, but like different brands. It's always
Starbucks did that one thing. Yeah, Starbucks had that limited edition cup turned into a PvP zone.
Oh my god.
We had a guy. Okay, you guys are gamers. You'll have to tell me. It's like a space game. You can custom.
Star Citizen.
He would buy every single new multi-hundred or thousands of dollars of ships every single time.
Coming out.
Yeah. So just so you understand, that's a video game that isn't even released yet.
How many years is it now?
10, maybe. It's almost had $1 billion people have spent on this game. It's still not even out.
Well, the dude on the show had an alert for a drop.
Oh my god!
And pulled it out in between the filming of our main show.
Jesus. Yeah.
So we could buy like a $4,000 ship.
Do you think people should be protected from those FOMO like drops, or do you think it's on you if you're
a natural selection?
Yeah, natural selection. They're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
There's nothing you can really do. They can't be redeemed. There's no way to solve this. You can't make it any better.
It's funny. I've been able to. I definitely have a bit of an addiction to the gacha games once I start playing. It's like the FOMO will get to me, and I'm like, oh my god, well if I don't do this now, I'm never gonna be able to do it, and it's a horrible feeling. But I've been able to walk away. Yeah. The issue is because of my job. It's like imagine that you were like a heroin addict, and then your job is to describe whether or not the heroin was good to other people. Yeah. So it's like every day, it's like describe heroin feel, and I'm like, this heroin feels good, and then I end stream and I spend $600, and it's like,
but what's wrong with that? What is wrong with that in your income? Because this is what people get wrong about personal finances, and they yell at me. You make money. Your probably hot girlfriend makes a lot more money as well.
Probably hot.
So I'm assuming if she's selling her tits. So like, spend.
Okay, yeah.
If you are not in a bad spot, spend. Get your gotcha.
Well, here's the thing.
I feel like this brainwash carries over from like the Dave Ramsey era. And maybe there are other financial people like it, but I don't know. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'll be listening to like a fucking clip from like this Dave Ramsey guy, and it'll be like, you know, a family calls in and they're like, hey, I'm 34, my wife is 33. We've been saving really hard. We have a house that is worth $1.8 million, and we have paid it off completely. We have together between the two of us about $6 million in retirement. We have a separate funded account for our child's college. We have one child, he's 6 years old, and, we really wanted to buy a new car for $30,000. What do you think, Ramsey? And he's like, $30,000 car, depreciating asset as soon as you drive it off. If one of you would have dropped dead right now and the other had terminal cancer, would you survive with $6 million at 35? I don't know. I just feel like they're like crazy when it comes to spending money. I just feel like maybe just Ramsey himself is like fucking insane is what I feel like, but I don't know.
It's when you start thinking, it's not the one time. It's when you start thinking how much you've spent in a lifetime and what that could go to.
Budget your gotcha. Set a gotcha limit.
That's gay.
Can you do it?
Well, I
can't. Because what if I don't get what I want? That's the issue. Like the thing is like I want the thing, and the thing could cost 10 cents to what?
$2,000.
He tells rich people to buy nice cars. Okay, maybe he does have better shows. I've ever seen meme clips.
Lose.
Yeah, $2,000 to get the thing you want in the game. Generally, that's what it is.
I've basically quit. He's the fucker who got me back on the shit. I was clean. I was clean for 2 years.
Yeah, well, because to me, like if I want a new character, I'll spend the money and I'll get the new character. I don't think about it. But all I do is play video games. Like I don't like other people have like 10 different hobbies. If I got banned from playing video games, I would probably massively improve my life. And so I'm playing games constantly. And yes, I play gacha games. I do because I run out of other games.
They're actually fun though too.
They're good. They're good games. Yeah. And yes, I remember one time I couldn't afford buying my new car because I spent so much money on a gacha game the day before, right? I had to borrow the money from my dad. And so it's a little embarrassing.
Okay, but you make 10 to 12 million a year now and you spend out of it. So gotcha. Get your gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
He spends less than on gacha games.
I don't think about it, right? I don't really worry about it. I know that I have the money and I know that I don't spend a lot of money.
But your account's still like busted, bro. Like
What about
your Woo account's weak as fuck.
No, it's not.
You have like what? You have max accounts on your Amieth, and then you have like no support built.
I have multiple supports.
Do you even have Linnae?
Yes.
Do you have more?
No, I don't. I don't have.
Yeah, you don't have Linnae. You don't have more. You don't even
because
have
I haven't played the game. I've been playing other games.
You're poor, dude.
I've been playing other games.
Your
dude.
account is bricked.
Yeah,
dude.
like I can literally fix that with $3,000 in one day.
Dude, one day. When's the banner rerun gonna happen?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and the thing is, like, no, and you're right. So you have people that spend money on this bullshit on your show, right?
But they can't afford it. You
they
guys
can't afford it. Okay. So like, well, that's the thing is like sometimes I'll feel bad because like I'll talk about this and it like goads them into like, oh, maybe I can win. Oh, maybe I should play. Like I think that if you're like the problem is that if you're playing these video games, you're a dumb fuck if you're playing them free to play, and you're even dumber if you're spending.
I don't think you're a dumb fuck if you're playing them free to play.
I think that
the thing is, have you ever seen? I know a lot of people that play them free to play, and then they hit the wall and it's not fun anymore, and they just.
Hold on, Dave Ramsey doing a shrimple as quick meme pivot. What? Banks can't do anything about it unless you could maybe if you file a police report, but if it was open or if you could prove fraud. But like if you guys had like a mutual, like a joint account or something, I didn't hear it 100%. If you have like a joint account or if you signed off on it, it doesn't matter. Like they're not gonna forgive that.
And
I was on a credit card too. I don't know if you could call and get them to forgive that.
and
you paid that off?
And after,
I'm wondering, even if you file a police report, I'm not sure if they would for credit card. Even if you file a police report, I don't know if they would. Noel. Done via identity theft. Like if somebody else had opened a card in your name or something like that, I think they'd forgive that pretty quickly. But if it's your credit card and somebody's just walking around spending your credit card, especially if it was a partner, especially if their name was on it, I'm not sure. I don't know. Said you fucking retard. It sounds like the abusive partner either had the card or they opened a joint card or something else. That's what it sounds like. Not just opened a card up in his name or whatever. I don't know if Ramsey's just not understanding or if you were to do a full on identity theft, it's like, you don't know some guy in Indonesia or whatever. That's true. But if this is like somebody that you opened the card with or like somebody that you gave the card to spend money on or whatever, I think you'd have a much harder time claiming identity theft. Because think about it from the bank's perspective, you know, maybe you just had a partner who was spending money on your card and then one day you're like, fuck, I should just get like $10,000 back in charges. That would be based, you know? I don't know if you could just claim fraud on a partner or somebody else using your card like this.
It's called a criminal act. It's fraud.
You probably could still file a police report, I think. Although it would come down a lot to the specifics on, do you ever let your partner take and use your card? Were you guys actually broken up? That would be maybe a... Hey, Dave, what were the details?
used them, and then without really
That's
knowing,
different than opening up a card. They took your card that you opened up.
Oh, okay. He's starting to realize. Yeah. Correct.
And used it without your permission. That's different.
Yes, unfortunately.
You understand? And you need somebody in your corner.
Okay.
Just dip, and that's based as fuck.
Well, I mean, why not at that point? Like, this is a crazy thing, but imagine just playing a video game that's not designed to piecemeal money to you.
But that would still cost, that would still cost $60.
It's $20. You just buy one from 3 years ago. Like, it's not like they expired. They're not eggs. Yeah. I mean, like you just go and buy a game. I mean, like that's all I do. Like yesterday, I took the day off. I woke up. I started playing this pirate game. I went to bed.
His birthday.
It was not my birthday. Yesterday was Hitler's birthday. And
easy mistake.
I don't know how this happened, but like 10 years ago, they came up with this meme. Aha, happy birthday. It's April 20th. It's not. And so I had to go on Twitter and correct people because I started getting DMs from people saying happy birthday, man. And it wasn't you. He DM'd me too, but it was like you were actually like the fifth person.
I legitimately fell for it. Yeah. I fall for it every year and I keep forgetting that I'm falling for it.
Yes.
I legitimately fell for it.
It is not my fucking birthday. I just literally took the day off to do fucking nothing.
It was some Austrian fellow's birthday.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I got confused.
Painter or something. And no, it's just, I love playing games. I do. Like all I want to do. And every once in a while I'll do something else, but like I don't have like big expenses. Right? I don't like spending like, I mean, the most amount of money like that I was gonna donate like, you know, $1,000, maybe a few $1,000s to like a bald eagle charity. That's because like, so I was thinking, because you think about it and there's like, what is it like to be an American, right? Can you imagine the patriotism boost if like you're driving in your Ford truck and you're going to Walmart or you're going to fucking McDonald's and you know, you're listening to Leonard Skinner on the radio and a bald eagle flies over, bro. Like that is just, and like, it doesn't matter, but it means everything, man. It does.
You realize you're at the point of wealth where you could arm bald eagles with fucking head cannons, like laser beams for fucking eyes.
Send them over to Iran?
You could, yeah, dude. You could actually win a war against small nations. And you just choose not to do it.
I don't want to.
Like you could. Feel like, oh my god. You know what?
Yeah.
I could literally.
Never.
You could put together your own crew of pirates, and you could go attack a nation.
Yeah. I mean, like. Like having a pirate ship and everything would be kind of cool, but I would be worried about like people blowing it up, right? I mean, that would be a kind of a problem, be a big issue. So like, I don't think I would do that. I mean, like just
that's part of the fun.
No,
man. Like,
yeah, not for me. Not for me if I'm on the fucking ship. No, I have no interest in doing anything like that. All I like is I like sitting in my room, eating food, drinking soda, playing video games. That's it. And I feel like, I mean, so you don't play games? Like, what do people do? What do you do? Like, because like it's like 9 p.m. What do you do?
He doesn't have he doesn't understand.
He's gonna say
they take a lot of time.
Oh no, I
also work. I mean, work's a lot.
Oh, I mean, I guess
I work a lot.
I only work like 8 hours a day usually. Like,
dogs,
I mean,
you got dogs.
Oh, no, I don't have dogs.
Okay, well that takes time.
I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
you gotta take them to shit. You feed them multiple times.
You want to walk?
Pissing and shitting. I actually don't have to walk mine because they're allergic to grass.
No, but also just like
so I gotta play with them.
You know?
Yeah,
that takes time. That takes time.
I mean, what do you do? Like,
goes away.
do you like read books and shit?
Audio books on my walks.
Oh fuck, man! Like, I just refresh Twitter while I'm on a walk. I'll like tweet something out. Like I'm on a walk and then I'll come back. Oh, how many likes did? Oh wow! Like that's it. Oh, they're really mad about this one, and that's it.
Put them in the box.
Yeah, put all of them in jail again. Yeah, of course. No, I mean I don't know. Like I can't imagine what it would be like to not just. It's so weird. It just sounds deranged. I don't know what it would be like to just not play video games all day every day.
You know what we're gonna do? So I wanted to do this already. You're invited because you're in Texas. Because Dylan's coming out for this too.
Yeah.
The new edition of Warhammer's coming out in the summer. We're gonna lock you in a room for 24 hours. You're only allowed to build and paint.
Have you played Warhammer?
No.
Oh god.
It's the final boss of being a nerd.
It is. It's extremely like I would say unemployed, but you have to be employed to be able to afford it. Like
the minimum buy-in to play the game is like
2,000.
About $2,000.
Why?
So basically, what it is it's
like figurines.
It's like a tabletop war game, and you buy the little boxes of units. Essentially, they come on a plastic sheet. You build them, you paint them, and then you play a game.
So it's physical.
Yeah.
It's a physical. It's not a video game.
Yeah, it's
physical.
Oh, okay.
You play it on a giant table, and you got like a tape measure and dice, and it's a full-on war game.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's a huge thing. Like basically, if you're a fucking nerd, you know all about this. Like this is all like I was doing this in like high school. Okay, like 3,000. How old are you?
31.
31.
Yeah.
Okay,
Same age as us.
all right.
Okay. But I've had a lot of people spend money on Magic the Gathering. A lot of money on Magic the Gathering.
That's
a good way to make money.
All my money, dude. Yeah, I was selling Kool-Aid in high school to pay for Magic the Gathering. I was, man. It was good.
It was a long time ago now, but I was really trying to get Boogie to sell all of his Magic the Gathering.
Oh no.
Oh geez.
Because he was like inches away from not being able to pay his mortgage when he came on financial audit.
Oh yes, I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what was that like to have him on?
He's cool. He's really he's nice in person.
He's a normal guy. I don't know what the fuck happens.
I don't know.
You go on the internet.
I mean, I've seen a lot of clips of, like rubber duckies and shit.
I don't know if
I don't know if he's the most normal of normal.
He has to do shit to make money now. It's kind of pathetic.
I mean, like, I remember watching this guy. Like, this guy was like the voice of reason on the internet. He was like the guy that like always had the, normal everyman take on things. And I think the problem is like live streaming just brings out the worst aspects of you, because like really it's like you can have like an 8-hour stream and then the worst 30 seconds of that 8-hour stream, that's the one on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's it. Right. And it's like all the rest of the time, everything's basically fine.
Yeah.
But you say some crazy shit like that. And then that's what people focus on. And especially like, I mean, for me and for a lot of other people, it's like they'll clip it in a way that's like intentionally inflammatory.
Oh yeah. Every time.
God. Yeah. I've seen this happen a lot. Like I made so many videos about it. Like I'm just used to it at this point. Like I don't even try to like talk around like, oh, I know somebody can clip this out of context. Please do. Please do. That's
Yeah, it's pretty
content for
engagement.
tomorrow.
No one gives a fuck anymore. Really.
Nobody cares. Like, I'm so glad the internet is the way it is now, honestly. Like, because for a while, everybody, like, you were not allowed to not give a shit about certain things, right? And like now I just feel like you can say and do almost anything that you want, right? That's a lot better, honestly. I like that a lot more, rather than like having a lot of gatekeepers and control-y people, etc.
That's true. But your boys though, the people you used to do the podcast with, that you were just talking about.
Yes.
Do you miss friends?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, like I do. I mean, like, well, Twitch. So like Twitch had a major fracturing.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of like gambling drama and like a handful of other like small like events. Well, it kind of created a schism between like different groups of people on Twitch, where it's like back in the day, everybody could agree to disagree, everybody could kind of get along. But I think that like those differences have just kind of grown over the years, and it's like now it's hard to reconcile that.
Like everybody farmed anything they could.
They did.
But you had 10 years for a lot of these people, or close to it, of you farmed everything and there was no consequence. It seems like a logical leap that they farmed each other, and people didn't forgive in the end. And I feel like I'm one of the only people to say it. I love every single person for the most part that I met on Twitch, even though I don't talk to them. I still love all of them.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna talk to them ever again, but I still like them, and I think that they're genuinely good people.
Yeah.
The job's just weird.
I don't know. I think I clicked on a video once where you were reacting to Hassan reacting to you, reacting to Hassan who was reacting to you.
Could have been any day of the week.
I mean, you're gonna have to be more specific. You're gonna have to be more specific than that.
It's like we could be peaceful. We could all be friends.
I like
Maybe we could be the moderators, like bringing them together.
I can get along with people. Like I'm not like, people get mad at me. I don't get mad at other people. Like I'll say like, oh yeah, I think this is wrong. You shouldn't say this. This is bad. But like, I'm not the one getting personally upset and offended over this stuff. It's everybody else doing that about me. So again, not my fucking fault, right? Or at least, I'm sure they'll say like, yeah, it's because you're crazy. But like, I mean, that's the way I see it.
Do you care? Do you think about it off stream?
Do I think about like what?
Any of the drama? Does it actually impact you off stream?
Honestly, I wish I cared more, because like yesterday, for example, I don't even think I checked my phone.
That's a good mindset.
It's wild. Like there's I forget what had happened, and I hadn't seen him in a while, and I said something like, I was like, oh yeah, like blah blah blah, because the internet was like crucifying him for something. And he goes, I shit you not, he goes, oh yeah, dude, they're real mad today. It's what it is. And it was like, but that's it. That's all he really feels with it. Which it is a good attitude. It's a great attitude to have. I do think that, like, I'm going to use Hassan as an example. And
yeah, sure.
I think Hassan, not necessarily in a bad way, I just think he really cares a lot.
Oh yeah.
And I think that just manifests.
Oh shit! Did this get back to Hassan? Did he lose his mind over this statement yet?
In a different way.
If you care a lot about how people see you, the outcomes of how people see you matter a lot more. I mean, it's just like, it's pure logic, right? It's not like this is anything profound to say. It's obvious. Like, so what happens, I think, is that people do care a lot about how they're perceived, and then they try to act in a way to make them perceive differently, and then that doesn't work, or something else happens, and then it begins to spiral, right?
Well,
then it spirals.
I'm going to give Hassan also, because do I think that Hassan cares about how he's perceived? Yeah, sure. But I also do think that he is hypersensitive to like how certain things are, because he's worried about it potentially hurting like his political sphere, or like being bad for what he's championing. That's like, if I'm giving him like the complete benefit of the doubt, I think that there is something of value there as well. So like, I don't think Hassan's some sort of like, I don't think you're evil. I don't think Hassan's evil. I think you're both mentally fucking retarded. Yeah, I think I met you both as people, and I think you're both actually genuinely, I mean this from the bottom of my heart, good people. At the end of the day, you know, if things were different, Hassan would have been an OTK. If I had every one of my wishes granted, Hassan would have been an OTK.
That would have been a crazy
I think he's such a good IRL streamer. I think he's so entertaining and so funny. And my God, is he handsome.
Okay. I mean, look, yes, he definitely is. I need to figure out what he takes for his hair, because I remember in 2022, he was going bald, and it was obvious, and he did something and he changed it, and I've got to figure out what the fuck.
Probably finasteride. That's what I do.
Maybe that's
I maintain.
Yeah. Finasteride, a little bit of minoxidil too. You take minoxidil as a pill now.
Wow. Make some people's dicks like just broken.
Well, that won't happen, right?
Yeah.
The minoxidil won't do that, but you're probably past that.
What?
Like finasteride, you should just get it.
Past that, I don't know. Okay, well yeah.
The finasteride and the minoxidil, like minoxidil, like make you grow a little bit more. The finasteride, I think they say that sometimes it'll like regrow out, best case scenario, like 6 months at most.
Yeah.
But
I use it to maintain.
Yeah, it's a maintaining pill.
Okay.
Because it basically causes your body, I could be wrong in the science here, but not to create DHT, which is like essentially super testosterone.
Yeah.
So your testosterone goes up, your DHT goes down, and then that actually affects your prostate, and it affects your hair follicles.
Shit, I don't want to know what's going on inside.
It's actually good. It's actually good for your prostate.
Wow.
Okay.
They were creating a prostate drug. And they were like, oh, wow, this is working. This is shrinking people's prostates that need to be shrunk. And then they were like, why are these people getting so much hair? And that's how they started doing it.
That's how it works. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, I definitely probably should do something about it, just because it kind of looks bad. But, you know, at some point I will. I've just been kind of like, I'm very afraid of going to like the doctor or anything like that, just because of like, you know, I've had bad, like I 1 year I went to the emergency room 3 times for 3 things that I didn't have. And so like after that, I was like, yeah, I've just got to fucking relax, man. Jesus. Like that was it.
You did anxiety.
Oh yeah. And you know, I went to like I said, I had like a really high blood pressure reading. I went to the dentist, and like I was so stressed out. It was only 120. So like I totally got it under control, which I'm very happy for.
Did you do anything?
Yeah, I stopped. I ate Chipotle like I was doing like 5 or 6 days, right? And then I moved down to 3 or 4 days. And then I usually will walk down like to the store and back, which is like a couple of miles, few miles. And I try to be a little bit more active. And I think that's all really that it took. And also I would get super stressed out about shit. Right? And I just told myself, I was like, I remember I got the reading. I was driving home from the emergency place, and I was like, you need to chill the fuck out, man.
Well, it's hard to chill when your blood's filled with coin slop and you don't exercise at all. And you don't see the sun. Like your body doesn't know what's going on.
I don't think, I think.
I'm not trying to be preachy.
No, my body doesn't need the sun anymore. Like, I don't think I need it.
You've
like,
evolved past it.
We've evolved, right? We have a photosynthesis reaction to the monitor now. and like that's the way it works.
I still use Reflect, so I actually don't get any of it from the monitor.
From the blue light.
Yeah, I have no blue light intake. Yeah, I literally put Reflect on my eyes. But you were saying you walk. Do you do anything else exercise-wise?
Pickleball. Pickleball's a new one.
Ooh.
Dude, that is, oh my God. Are you sure you're not a Jew?
Why? It's a Jew sport?
Yeah, that's a Jew sport, man.
I feel like pickleball is kind of sort of a little bit like the new, wait, does anybody remember the sport that every fucking college kid everybody was doing like 6 or 7 years ago? How 6, 7? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Who's going to say it? Lacrosse? What the fuck? Okay, never mind. I thought it was like ultimate frisbee. I feel like everybody was talking about fucking ultimate frisbee for some reason. That was like the temporary obsession for like a couple of years, and then.
Listen, I'll own the
anything that doesn't take that much.
Are you still interested in pursuing a JD? You inspire me to pursue it. Yeah, bro. I'm 1 year away from having mine. Hell yeah.
Did you?
Why? It's Jew sport?
Yeah, that's a Jew sport, man.
Listen, I'll own the
anything that doesn't take that much physical activity, but you can be competitive with.
Maybe that was 10 years ago, actually. Never mind.
No, singles is kind of, you running singles.
Yeah. You sound more and more like a Jew every second now. Complain about something small, and I'm going to give you a bar mitzvah right here, now. With the power invested in me, Shabbat Shalom. But yeah, no, pickleball is definitely a Jew sport. So is tennis, honestly.
Really?
Tennis is not a Jew sport.
It's a Jew sport.
It's not. You're running around like crazy.
It's great calories.
It's a Jew sport, though. Like, Jews play a lot of tennis.
I don't know.
Who's going to know if it's a Jew sport or not? The Gentile sitting across from me, or the bar mitzvah Jewish man?
Okay, that is true.
I mean, like, covenant.
Okay,
God.
Name one Jewish tennis player.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to go to the country club right now if I want? You mean like a professional?
Yeah.
We don't do the professional athlete.
Okay, there you go.
We own the sports team, not the. We're not going to get out in the fields. I'm sorry. We make money while we sleep, Goyam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. But I think isn't Djokovic?
I have no idea.
Can we see if Djokovic is a Jew?
Doesn't sound. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know if it is or not. I mean, like, look, I would do more sports if I could, but I just haven't really. Like, I don't know. I used to be very active. I was.
Used to be fast as fuck.
I used to be fast as fuck, and then I started playing World of Warcraft, and everything basically went downhill from there. That was about it.
Were you ever athletic?
Yeah, I swim team, football.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Did you have was there like that turning point where it was like, oh shit, I'm not athletic?
No, it was right after college. Desk job, fat. Uber Eats, you got money.
Yeah. Down.
Yeah, I remember so I worked at Activision Blizzard before I got into streaming, and Bobby Kotick came into the office one day, and the New York
Holy shit. Is there a chance? Did he ever work there when Pirate Software did?
office, they like acquired, you ever heard of MLG? It's like Major League Gaming. So like I worked there and it got acquired, right? And Bobby Kotick, the fucking legend, bro. Uncle Bobby fucking flies in on his helicopter and he looks at the office and he's just like, oh God, I'm so
Are you being sarcastic about your JD? Yeah, bro, I would have to go back and get my fucking bachelor's, okay? Stop.
sorry that you're like working in these conditions. And that was when I discovered Uber Eats. I never got Uber Eats until Bobby Kotick gave us a daily stipend for Uber Eats. And man, I thought that the World of Warcraft made me inactive. It was Bobby Kotick. Bobby Kotick made me fat.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy.
Dude, but it was like such a generous amount of food. And I remember I would order fishes, like full on
the dude,
fishes.
The fucking multi-billionaire. He doesn't even know. It's not been around.
Bobby Kotick. It's like it's a bit of a running joke. I pissed him off, I think, that one time.
Yeah.
I had this clip that went viral of me calling everybody who played World of Warcraft retarded. And I said, you're running around like ants in Bobby Kotick's maze. And I did get fired 3 days after that, I think.
They even unmodded him from the Twitch channel.
No. I was still modded in the Twitch channel.
Wow.
And I banned Quinn69 when he was reacting to a World of Warcraft thing. I thought that they were going to unmod me. But he was watching on YouTube, so he didn't even notice. And I unbanned him because I'm a pussy.
Damn.
But yeah, I love Bobby Kotick. He's like my celebrity crush.
Why are you ordering single fishes?
No. So when he gave us the daily stipend, I found this it was like a Cuban restaurant, like a mom and pop Cuban restaurant, and you could order like a whole fish, and it was so much food. So I would order like the family fish with my daily stipend, and I would eat the fish the whole day long. And I didn't spend any money on anything, and I'd have enough of a surplus that even on the weekends I would have enough food. Bobby Kotick paid for my entire life.
Jesus.
And he gave us free Skylanders.
The thing is that everybody hated on that guy, but if you look at the stock for the company that he ran, went right to the fucking moon.
Bobby's World, baby.
Like, yeah, it was Bobby's World, man.
Well, look what happened as soon as he was gone.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, Blizzard games now are like, they're not, like, you've never played, like, do you ever play an MMO?
No.
No, never.
I have an idea.
Battlefield, I like Battlefield 6.
Okay,
That's a good game.
That's a game.
Yeah,
You make our finances better, we'll make your life worse. We'll get you a good video game.
There you go.
Yeah.
We'll have him in VR chat with Soda Pop and wearing a furry tail by next time this week.
I want to get into gaming. I got killer gaming PCs. I got like multiple maxed out ones.
yeah.
2 at the office, 2 at home, and I do nothing with them.
You don't do any gaming. Wow.
Almost nothing with them. Civ 5, a game from 15 years ago.
Dude, you should try Pragmata. I'm curious if you would like it as like a non-gamer. This game like kind of blew up recently. It's a new Capcom game. I think it's their first new IP and quite.
It's a brand new game. Like,
It's wild. One of the main characters is like a kid, right? And kind of the story of the game is you're playing as like this. It almost has like a Banjo-Kazooie vibe to it.
Well, you're playing as a guy, right? This is what happens, right? Is you're a guy and you go to the moon to solve a problem. And based off of the story of the game, you run into this little android girl and you effectively adopt her and she acts like a kid and you go around and she disables robots for you while you shoot them. It's actually a really cool game. It's a super short game, definitely a non-gamer game. So like if you're looking for a game to like get into, like he and I both played it and we beat the whole thing. Like you thought it was really good, right?
At least an 8 out of 10, maybe a 9 out of 10.
Very tremendous game. Great.
I feel like you lose it though when you don't game for a while. Like I feel like I lost it. I tried to get into like any kind of game.
You're playing FPS, right?
Yeah, I get my ass kicked.
Yeah,
but I used to be like killer, like dropping slurs in the Xbox Live party chats. Like I was
you
great.
can do that without even putting your hand on the controller. Trust me, I do it all the time. But the thing with games too, we're 30 now, so we're past our prime in the video game world. But these kids, dude, they'll be playing a casual game. They're dropping like 60 milligrams of Adderall. They're just getting twisted.
No, it's because now, here's the thing, is like now everybody can make a career through gaming. And so like every kid that's like 14 is literally playing like his life depends on it because it does. If he's really, really good at this competitive game, he could go pro and change his entire life. And so that's why you have like every kid now has like at the end of their name, underscore, TT TikTok or TTV Twitch TV or .YT or YouTube.
It means anybody, like it's like a possibility in people's minds. Yeah.
I mean,
and like they do this, like it's crazy. People are playing these games, like sweating in games now is just unbearable. Like I've moved back to, because like I had the same experience. Like I was really good at Counter-Strike in high school. Okay, that was a long time ago. And so I went back, I tried to play Counter-Strike again. I was getting fucking farmed. It was so embarrassing. I just uninstalled the game.
You played PUBG too, right?
I did. Yeah. 800 hours.
Maybe I should help you guys. Maybe you just need relaxing time, building cities, putting down roads, managing a
You want to know what's fucked up? I played a game like that, but it was a gacha game, and I got my girlfriend into it, and she spent $30,000 on it. And it's Call of Dragons. When I got me into Call of Dragons, and this is actually, we were saving this for she's gonna come on next week, or maybe after, it depends. But she'll come on at some point. And she literally had given her account to somebody else to let them, like a person that she met in the game, to let them do dailies. And dude, she took the account back the other day, and she went through the DMs. And he was just sexting people from the Mia Malkova account.
What
It's
the
wild, bro. I got the full logs, bro. It's
Oh my God.
crazy, bro.
Who does this? Who does this? Who is this guy?
But the account was whaled out. I mean, she's at 30,000. So he's
So she's gonna complain about it.
He's like, "How you doing, baby?
Yeah.
Like, what's up?" On the
Oh my
BML Cove
fucking
account,
God.
it's risen up, people.
That is sick.
But yeah, no, I do think. I mean, you were playing when you were playing Civ. You were playing one of the best games ever made.
So
Straight
good.
up. I mean, we quote. So in game design school, he's like one of the most quoted devs because the game is a series of interesting decisions. Like that was him. So yeah, I mean, you're playing one of the best games ever. So no shame.
Yeah.
We have to go back because the new one kind of sucks.
Yeah, I heard the new one was really bad.
I didn't play the
like
new
it.
one.
Yeah, and like a lot of people moved back to playing. I think it was 6 or something like
6
that.
is good.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to innovate on a game like that.
Yeah.
And what is it? What's the genre called now? It's like 4C. Is that what the genre's called?
I'm not sure. Like, I don't really play any of those games. Like, I'm much more of like an action combat kind of game.
There was a
It's 4X.
there was a new one that came out that was really good. It was like more high fantasy.
Yeah.
And I think it's 4Cs. It's like Control, Conquer, something. And I saw this fantasy one that people were spending thousands and thousands of hours on. I forget what it's called.
Wow.
Now. It's like it's Age of something. They're all called Age of something.
Yeah.
And that's like the one thing. The naming convention could use a little bit of an update. But I mean, you never played World of Warcraft then.
No,
That's a huge benefit.
but I watched Arcane.
Okay.
That counts as
Yeah.
something.
Doesn't that have girls kissing?
The what? The
missed-
girls kissing? I think so. Yeah, I
I
don't. I
didn't watch
watched.
Arcane.
I only watched part of Arcane the first season. It was good. It was
good.
like yeah. I've only played like I guess I played Valorant a little bit. I also played a team fight tactics. Like TFT was fun.
I only played that one time with you.
Yeah, like that
My
was
girlfriend
it.
plays that, so
Okay.
I watched that.
Right. Yeah.
That is actually a game that I feel like you would be super into. Yeah, because it's very like you're thinking about economy.
It's like a planning
It's risk
game.
and reward.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, I can take some damage right now to invest into later
Yeah,
characters
yeah.
and like build up. Like
No, that's the thing. I play that because it's easy for me. I want to be a shooter. I want to play something like Baldur's Gate. I want to experience
Baldur's
this
Gate
shit.
is so good.
Exactly. I want to experience
Yeah.
that, but it's intimidating because it's been
yeah.
years.
I promise you, Baldur's Gate is not intimidating. You can dive right in.
What about
A boss
Elden
fight?
Ring?
A boss fight scares me.
I mean,
I haven't
what's-
had a boss fight in years.
Elden
not a
Ring,
big deal. It's easy.
Elden Ring is so easy. You'd have to be retarded.
Yeah.
Not one shot every.
I might be retarded. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I know somebody else that was. You know, he's joking. By the way, he's playing Elden Ring right now. He's
I
not
told all of my
one-shotting it.
viewers that I wanted
He's
them
not.
to kill themselves in game yesterday, and said
Yeah.
I was never going to stream again. I ended streaming, flew to Texas because I couldn't beat a boss.
I
blamed it on
have
him.
had
That's
multiple
intimidating.
crash outs over Elden Ring also.
He was so bad at the game that he became a ring politics counter.
It's part of the narrative that people have created this narrative that I was really bad at Dark Souls 1. And because I was so bad about it, I became a political person and I had to stop playing video games, which wasn't true. It was actually Dark Souls 3.
we used to do this podcast when we first started. We would do it online, and I would be able to see his camera feed, but the guests usually wouldn't be able to just because of how we were doing it at the time. And the guests would be talking, and I'd look down at Zach, and I'd see his eyes like darting across the screen, and I was like, I know he's fucking playing Dark Souls right now, and he's not listening. And the guest would finish talking, and he was like a robot. He would just go, "Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking simple, dude." And he would just say some random shit, and because with Zach, everybody would just be like, "Oh yeah, true, man, true."
Yeah.
And this motherfucker's just farming souls off stream.
That's what I did. Yes. It's what I like doing. And yes, I was doing this because I would stream all day and I would play games on stream then. And then I would end the stream and then I would play games all day off stream. It was. And like,
Oh man, I have a list of games for him now.
oh no. Yeah.
Well, the new one that came out today.
Expedition 33.
E33 you have to do.
That's the big
Don't
one.
start. He doesn't start there though.
Yeah.
Right? He builds to E33.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this is the order.
Dark Souls 1 has to be.
No. He starts simple. New game came out today, so he can be in on everything. Super simple.
Vampire Crawlers game?
The Vampire Crawlers
Okay,
came
yeah.
out today.
Okay, what do you do?
It's a deck builder arcade kind of game. It costs like $10. You build up there.
Yeah.
You get your sea legs.
Okay.
Start.
Then from
Yeah.
there, you level up a little bit. You play a few hours of Slay the Spire. Then
all right.
Then you
Okay.
go into Baldur's Gate.
No, dude. Are you kidding? Baldur's Gate
What?
is fucking so complicated.
It is?
Oh my
No, it's not.
yes.
No, it's
It's super. It's like 50,000 mechanics
Okay,
to it.
let me, honey, don't hurt me. My girlfriend beat the game.
Oh, well, it can't be that easy then. Right?
Dude, I mean, look, yes, she can take a pounding, but the thing is when it comes to playing games,
She's not.
she plays Disney's Dreamlight Valley 12 hours a day.
What?
Yeah, she literally,
that?
if you want to hear her financial tips, she goes, you buy the battle pass and then you spend the money to upgrade the battle pass all the way so you get all the rewards right now. I'm like, oh my God, you're actually such a good
Oh my
But the thing is, she literally got through the game.
Yeah.
She figured it out. She didn't look up anything. She went blind run
Yeah.
and she had a great time. I think that is a very good game for you to get like your gamer chops back on because the thing is you don't need any reaction time. It's all
Thinking.
mind.
Yeah, you have to, like,
got
yeah.
that. But you're going to be using your hands enough that you're going to get back and forth things. Then you play Expedition 33. Then you play Elden Ring.
Ooh, that's big. That's really big. Yeah.
You do it in that order and then you report back. I'm telling you, that'll like make your fucking life.
I mean, can you play a lot of video games if you have a girlfriend though? Because I remember whenever I had a girlfriend, it was like having to do like 20 extra daily quests a day.
It is like an extra job.
Yeah, it's like another job because you have to deal with them. I talk to them. Like you have to watch like I had to watch Love Island with
Yeah.
her. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
You fucking are you kidding me? Like why?
Worst part is when you have to pretend like you care too.
Like I give a shit. Like I give a shit. Yeah.
Does your girlfriend have that superpower where they can feel you resting like across the house and then they have to stop that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're just like, dude, it's insane. That is the most. You feel like if you watch One Piece, you feel like the hockey. It's like, oh my God, she knows I'm resting, and then you just. What are you doing? Are you investing anything? Or are you like, it's like, so you're not allowed to rest?
I'll hear my name across the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, someone
But I
always
know it's
breaks.
time. It's time for me.
How many hours a day do you think you spend with your girlfriend?
Okay, so I get off of work around 6. Maybe I go
Yeah.
on a walk. Maybe I get home around 7, and then it's 7 to 10.
Yeah,
Man.
Then they fall
But
asleep.
I like it.
Yeah.
I
How many years?
Only a year.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So it's not like
wow. You're at a year and are you guys living together?
Yes.
Wow, man, how long have you been living together?
like 6 months.
Joint finances? Sorry.
No.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, that would be really funny. Flip the script on him. Yeah.
Watch like 3 episodes of a show, just take over, bro.
Of course.
But yeah, I mean, it's very rare that I hear somebody moving in. My girlfriend and I, we actually moved in. We're at 5 years now, but we started living with each other the first year. And honestly, it was the hack because we found out so quickly that it was serious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the compatibility. People take forever to move in. You don't know. You could learn in like 6 months of living together that it's horrible after 5 years of dating and not living together.
Yeah. Yeah. It like super sped the relationship.
I also speed ran a relationship like that, but not in the same way. And
speed ran
so
the whole
I meet
thing?
this girl, and then a month later, she comes to visit me. And then after the visit is over, she just stays at the house. Now she's just living at my house. And this is a month after I've met this girl. And then she was staying there, and we would regularly, like, we would break up and get back together sometimes multiple times a day. Like, this is just like, this would happen all the time. And then I remember realizing, like, I was driving to like pick her up from, at that point, she was living at another house because this was in between that. And, I saw that I had gray hair in my beard. And I was like, this is actually killing me. I'm dying. This is it. Like, this is the last one. And it was like, I remember very clearly I had to take the day off of stream because I was up until 4:30 in the morning arguing with her on the phone about something that, I mean, I don't remember. It was probably me that was wrong. But like, for whatever reason, like I had fucked up and I was driving over to see her because we had gotten back together that morning and I was going to take her out to lunch. And then we broke up later on that night.
The thing is, I can't imagine him arguing. Zach is like, it's funny because when he's streaming, he's like an asshole.
I am.
But when you actually talk to him in the real world, he's a little bit of a softie.
I try to be a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy.
I imagine he must have been a real bitch when he was getting yelled at. Just like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
What I say. Like, what I would do is I would lay down and I would just wait for it to be over.
Just fetal position. Just take the punches. I would just pull the what's his name? Johnny Somali.
No, one time I remember I was getting yelled at for something, and then she goes into the bathroom, and we're at a hotel, and she's like screaming at me in the hotel room, and then like she comes back down, and I'm just like, I am the worst. I did that. I'm sorry. And then finally, she gets into bed. She gets under the covers with me, and she's like looking at houses for us to move in together.
Oh my god!
Oh shit! That was a crazy trip.
You know what I
talked to Hutch about J Stock. He has a VOD on his channel shitting on J Stock. For how much did he talk about him?
I actually have loved a lot because we were getting ready to have the kids 5 years. We're talking to a lot of my other friends who are like at that phase of life, and they were all like, "You should just do couples therapy."
Yeah.
And so we started doing couples therapy. And my God, dude, as a guy, I mean, this is obvious.
Isn't it totally rigged against dudes?
No. What? It's every guy I know. It's rigged against chicks.
It is.
Dude.
Oh, because it's logical.
It's completely logical. And it's just, it's literally like I like leave.
Yeah.
I like will leave therapy and like Mia will just look at me and she'll just be like, well, that bitch is crazy.
Damn.
And I'm like, yeah, honey, she's crazy. She's like, dude, my life has gotten so much better.
Really?
We actually, like, I have less chores now.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy. That was the only complaint.
So it's like to try to rein her in.
Well, she was like, I mean, the therapist was just like, you have OCD.
Yeah.
And it's not his fault. And now I'm like, do you want to still stack crates all day long? She was like, she literally, my girlfriend would wake up and she would just start stacking. That's what I would always say. She's just like, I could hear her like, so a lot of the times I'll stream. So I stream after him. I do this thing called on Twitch, we call it leeching, right? So I wait for him to be done, then I go live until he's.
And then my viewers go and watch him.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So I'm up most mornings until like 7 in the morning. And so I'll start maybe around like 5 at night, something like that, my time. 4 at night, 5 at night. So I'm usually starting work when she's like going to sleep, and I will wake up because if I'm up that late, I'll sleep downstairs, and I would just hear her footsteps, and I would hear furniture moving and shit. Every day she would reorganize the house. She stopped.
Jesus.
Yeah, every day she would play The Sims in real life.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It was wild. So I would have like straight up panic attacks because you'd go to sit down, there wouldn't be furniture there anymore. It was like, wow. But it's all done now.
Okay, that's done. Yeah.
Yeah. But couples therapy was awesome.
I do. I advocated for it immediately when we moved in together. Just like, I believe in it, whatever. So we went, always takes my side.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Damn.
It's beautiful.
Damn.
Yeah. I swear, dude. I mean, like, are you gonna play a sports game without a referee? I'm all about couples therapy.
Damn. I've like never thought of it.
Yeah, but the thing is like having a girlfriend is literally the best thing on the face of the earth. It really is. Like, there's nothing else that I've put time into that's been as valuable, right?
Do you wingman for your boy?
Well, I still have my
I can't get
ex-girlfriend's
around
TV at my house, so I mean, like, I kind of got something out of it.
ROI is insane, bro.
Yeah.
8,000 hours, $170 TV, bro. That's crazy.
It's a 70-inch TV.
Sorry.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, that is cool that you did the move in right away thing because I never hear, but every person who I talk to who's done it, it worked.
Yeah, or it doesn't work quick and you figure it out.
Exactly. They're on to the next thing.
True.
Both parties are better for it.
Don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Do you see a lot of couples though that like go completely the wrong direction when they move in with each other and try to merge finances too early?
I feel like that probably happens, right?
Yeah, people don't talk about their money before moving in together on our show. Like, they have no idea what's going on before they get, no, not even before moving in together, because they'll be living together. They don't know what's happening financially, but then they'll get married before they had a single conversation about what's your debt? What's your debt? What do you spend on? Then it's a disaster. Then they have to put like ultimatums and all this shit.
Oh my God.
I'm talking,
This is why you always date 18, 19, 20-year-olds. See, all the red pillars are like they're trainable. They haven't been traumatized by other men yet, or they're whatever virgins. That's not the reason. The reason why is because they have no debt, bro. That's a financial clean slate. Good credit score. Just kidding. Joke. Just kidding.
Money's not fun with shit like that.
I just could never imagine that, man. Like that would drive me fucking insane.
Well, literally, just like if they just asked a couple questions before they got married.
Well, you realize that whatever relationship that you inevitably get into, it's pretty much impossible that you're not going to make more money than them.
Yeah, probably. I mean, sure. Yeah.
So like, I feel like that kind of makes it easier. You kind of know, you kind of know that that's going to be a thing going into it.
I mean, I think that as a guy, I'm a traditional guy. I think that if you want to get married, like, and you want to have kids, you should expect to take care of your wife. I do. And I don't think that you should force it. You should not force it, but like, or anything like that. But I think that's a good way to do things. It is. And nobody should have to, but it's something I would want to do. And that's at least how I see it. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah. What's wrong with the wealth gap? What's wrong with it? That he makes more?
No, I said I think it's a good thing. Because you're not going to be caught off guard. Like you kind of know the dynamic that you're going into.
Yeah.
Like, so you can be like, okay, like I'm fine paying for X, Y, and Z. Like, I don't expect you to have. I feel like a lot of the issues that actually happen are just people expecting certain things, like expecting.
That's what happened with my parents
or something like that.
Yeah, my dad thought that my mom would work. She didn't do shit. She didn't do a fucking thing.
Hey, that's not fair. She knew how to order off of Amazon better than any person I've ever met.
Whenever my girlfriend and my mom were living both in the same house, my house was an Amazon warehouse. I swear to God, we would get like 7 packages a day, and I would open it up, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, oh no, I need these. It's like, no, you fucking don't. What do you mean? And it's just like they order so much stuff. And that's another reason why I don't like buying stuff too. It's because like, I mean, and my mom, like back in the day, she would have $20. She wouldn't have a job. There would be no other $20 on the horizon. This was the only $20 that she was going to get. And she would be like, you want to go to Taco Bell? And, I don't know, do you have any money? She says, yeah, I got $20. I'm like, okay, let's go to Taco Bell. So like, growing up that way, it was very normal for me. So like, I don't really think about like spending money or anything like that. I don't. And like, I could only imagine like if you're dating some girl that wants to spend your fucking money, that would make me insane.
No, you shouldn't date someone that wants to spend money. That's horrible.
I think most good people are not like that. Like I've dated people that made like essentially nothing compared to me, and I would pay for stuff all the time, but they're not like sitting there like expecting shit. You know, I think that's a whole different type of person. Not gonna lie, you could totally do that.
Dude, I don't want to look, man. Like that's a bit much, right? It's definitely a bit.
I think this has turned into like set you up right now.
Oh fuck, man, dude, it happens all the time. Everybody always has their 2 cents, right? And that's most of the time you. I'll tell you that.
Okay, but here's the thing. I never try to pressure you to do anything.
Sure,
but I genuinely care about you.
I appreciate.
Like I do genuinely care about you. I get scared sometimes when I'm like, what are you doing right now? I was like, oh, I'm eating like 10 pounds of candy and like 4 pounds of beef jerky. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
And I'm 35 years old. I feel fucking great. I never get tired. I never get sick. I, got COVID for like a day. And
Zach, 3 of your teeth fell out last week.
No, I only have 3 teeth that haven't fallen. It's a little bit different, okay? And all the rest are fake.
Like the only reason, like, I want you to do whatever makes you the happiest. But I think the most important thing is like I think body positivity is retarded, for example, right? Because I think that if somebody wants to be fat, that's fine, but it shouldn't be like they should make the decision that on average they are going to live a shorter life.
Yeah.
And that's fine. If you make that decision and you understand the consequences, then that's fine. So like if you're eating a bunch of ultra processed foods and you're just glorping the goy slop, and I go, hey dude, just a reminder, you're eating goy slop. If you ate healthier on average, you would live a little bit longer. And you go, well, I know that, and I choose to do this other thing. When have I ever pressed you after that? Now, just knowing the decisions that you're making, I think is the most important thing.
I think that if I eat enough of the foods, it will start changing my biology. I do. I think that if I do it enough, that it will change. And I think that, we're going to stay the course for now. I think it's going to work. And I think we're breaking through into something new.
What are you breaking into?
Well, I mean, like I'm
human
evolution. Thin. I'm a healthy weight. I've never had any sort of like bad health problem at all. And
that blood pressure.
Well, that was bad because I was stressing myself out all the time, right?
Wait, he's trolling, right? I think right now.
And then I stopped. And so what I decided to do is I just like one time I was like kind of getting tired a lot more. And what I did instead of that is I tripled the amount of candy that I ate. I just started eating 3 times as much candy.
Just needed glucose.
And like now, like I never get tired. Like before here, I ate an entire bag of Doritos, and I also had candy, and then I also had beef jerky. And then after this, I'm probably gonna have another soda, and then I don't know what's open, like maybe Taco Cabana or something. And then I'm feeling great.
But this is what's crazy is I hear this, and I should criticize it,
right?
But I'm over here obese. And I can't because being obese is actually worse than that. It's
we'll see, right? Maybe
I will die by like 60, and you're gonna live to like 80.
I don't know, maybe, right?
I mean, every now and then there's that person who like lives to 100 and they're doing the review and it's like, what's your advice? It's like Diet Coke and a cigarette.
Cigarettes.
Every now and then people are just built differently. But you are literally, it's crazy. The neo-Nazis are just doing Nazi for themselves.
Have you ever seen me get sick or have anything like that happen?
Yes.
When?
The time that you started coughing up blood.
Fuck. When was that?
Like 5 years ago. You remember?
No.
You were like coughing blood. It was when we had the fight about the water.
Oh yes, that's right.
He doesn't even remember
I
this.
forgot. Well, yeah, because like the thing is that like I was coughing up blood because I was screaming.
Day of my life.
It was nothing. It was nothing. It's not even a big deal.
When that's where the bar is, of course, he's never been sick. He was coughing up blood in the dude.
I spent 4 hours yelling.
There's water in Dr. Pepper.
It is like there's like I drank this whole thing. This is even in the show.
Yeah.
Oh, oh God.
It's completely normal. It's everything about
him.
He's thin. It's working. I don't know.
I don't know if like I am not like a health guy, but like a trained health guy to know if that is like.
They did my vitals. They did a full blood test. My dad, because he was my my registered like kind of emergency contact, did not believe the results, and he pulled out the results himself because he thought they were lying because they were so good.
Well, hey, they always say the most important thing is like if you go and you get those panels done and it comes back.
That was like 6 years ago, 5 years ago, right? So like maybe. Well, actually, wait a minute. It was like like 5 years ago. Like, no. I mean, what's going to change in 5 years? No, it's the exact same. Like I haven't changed. I'm the same. So like, what the fuck?
So we have like one of our friends is close with Brian Johnson, the Live Forever guy, and we're working on getting an episode with him.
That would be incredible.
Yeah. I was just talking to the guy actually, not Brian Johnson, but my buddy who's friends with him, because my buddy is actually fully on like a regimen that Brian Johnson made for him.
Oh, really?
And then,
It's who I think it is, right?
Yeah. Dude, and I don't think you've ever seen him in real life.
No.
Dude looks like
I know.
he's like older than us, but he looks like he's in very good shape, looks super young, super fucking healthy.
They're being extremely generous there, but okay.
The guy and works around the clock. But he's like when he gets home, he's in the sauna. He like does like the little hat and everything in the sauna. He's eating the same food as Brian Johnson. He's got like the stack and everything. Gets his vitals done. He's like genetically younger than he actually was. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But having Brian Johnson on, I wish that there's no way Brian Johnson would do it because he'd probably die on the spot. But if we made him do Asmon's life for a day and Asmon did his, it would just be insane.
Dude, like what is it? 180 pills a day? Like
he cut down. He decided, I could be wrong here, but I'm pretty sure he cut down the stack because he like streamlined it. So it's a little bit less. But yeah, I mean it's a lot. The craziest things, you know, what he does like every day. Like the first thing he does is he basically gets like he goes into a room with UV panels and gets like the perfect amount of essentially sun.
You could say that's what I do. It's like the monitor.
Yeah.
Right. It's just the same kind of. I mean, like I turn them all on. I'm like, oh,
like 4 CRTVs. Like, I'm recharging.
Exactly. I'm good. We've been going on, honestly. It's been going on so long. Oh my God, Caleb, thank you so much for coming on.
That was fun.
Yes.
We didn't read a single thing off the thing.
See, I told you. You were like, oh, we're going to talk about these things? I'm like, yeah, probably not, right? And so, yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen. Caleb, thanks for being on the show and everything. You know, again, I definitely look forward to the AI girlfriend, dude. That's going to be
a good one.
When's it come out?
A couple weeks, probably.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man, I'll be ready.
So, I mean, I'm sure we got all the stuff to make sure that we like can link to all of that. Yeah. Everybody, if you haven't already, like check out the show. It's absolutely
Financial Audit. There you go, on YouTube, TikTok, everywhere else, right?
That's right.
There it is. Absolutely. Well, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, gentlemen. And we will see you all in the next one.
Okay.